Troup versus Harris County on WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Troup Tigers football is brought to you in part by Kia of LaGrange, Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Emory Southern Orthopedics, West Georgia Health, and RE/MAX Results agents Joel Upchurch, Rob Upchurch, and Hilton Swanson. Now live to the field with Jack Mormon calling your play-by-play, Greg Hicks is your color commentator, and Tony Walls with sideline reports.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jack Mormon. I'll be joined in a moment by Greg Hicks. Tony Walls down on the field, and we're ready for some exciting high school football action as we have two sets of Tigers, the Troup High School Tigers taking on the Harris County Tigers live here from Harris County Field right behind Harris County High School. It is a wonderful venue for football. They redid all of this back several years ago. It is a turf field with a track going around it. They got a nice home side and a stadium. Actually, pretty nice visitor side over on the other. They got a great crowd from Troup High School already arriving, and they're getting their snacks, getting ready to up in the stands. But, Greg, it's going to be a great night of football. The temperatures kind of come down. We're in the upper 70s right now. A little humid, but I think it's going to be a great night.
Well, you know, they've been saying, they, as in the weather people, have it's going to be a cool weekend. And, of course, I'm looking forward to it. I mentioned last week we've been flirting with fall several mornings the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Does Amy know about that?
I think so. I told her that that somebody was flirting with fall. But, wow, it is nice. It's tad humid. I suspect between now and the end of the game, it's going to be real nice. And you're right. You know, ever since the tornado came through the complex here, 2-3 years ago?
Okay, I think we're about almost 5 to 7. It's been a while.
Wow, I'm getting older. But you know, yeah, they did some remodeling. Even prior to that, Harris County had already had this new football field up here and had grass, and since then they put the turf on it. But what an outstanding complex to have on your high school campus. And, you know, there's not a school in the state of Georgia that doesn't envy something like this. And this is certainly a super facility these guys
except for maybe
here.
A Carrollton.
Well, yeah, well, you know, with the exception of the top 20 schools with the money. But, yeah, you're right, Jack. You know, to have something on campus, wow, what an outstanding venue they have down here.
Kind of looking out there, see if I see Tony Walls. Tony, you got your ears on?
I think I do. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, there we go. How about the reception's good down here tonight, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we can actually pick you up. That's great.
We're on top of the mountain, Tony.
It is. I'll try to. But yeah, you mentioned it.
Now we're losing you. Okay.
Hey, take one step toward the freeway.
I think it's Luke.
Is that what it is?
Luke's his son Luke's over there with him. Is taking all the signal. Okay, we're going to take a break and get ourselves technology sound, and when we come back, we've got lots more of this pregame show as the Troup High School Tigers taking on the Harris County Tigers live here from Harris County on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from RE/MAX Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers!
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Key of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, tag, and title.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, Visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back into Troup High School Tiger football as we're getting ready for another great night of football. We got two teams, though, that are both looking for a victory. The Troup High School Tigers 0-2 on the season. Harris County Tigers 0-2 as well. Neither of them have tasted a victory. The Troup Tigers have a tough ball game last week, falling to Northgate, but Northgate's a team that I think is very much on the rise. We were kind of talking on the way up here that that's a team probably that has a good shot at some state aspirations going into the tournament later in playoffs later in the year. But tonight, the Troup High School Tigers looking to get the first win for their head coach, Tanner Glisson. And Greg, I know you've had a chance to talk with Coach a little bit. How are the spirits of the guys?
Well, you know, they the guys are continuing to go through the motions of learning the offense and the defense, and Coach is continuing to evaluate the personnel. You know, we're going to have a couple of changes tonight that I mentioned earlier coming down. We're going to move Dexter Shealy from defense, free safety. He's going to be down. Going to move to quarterback. And of course, Ken Truitt, who was looking to maybe do a couple things differently. They're going to move him out to an H-back and going to maybe move him to free safety. And Montez Crow will come in and get a little quarterback and as needed. And so he's just kind of repping some guys and seeing where that right chemistry is and just simply trying to find that mix of players in the interior line specifically, because that's where we've been challenged the first two ball games.
Well, and I will say this as look from the outside looking in. I know that Coach Glisson kind of came on late, as many people know. Very difficult to come in late in the season and begin to kind of build your program, get to know your staff, build your staff for one, right. Set up things for the summer, get to know these kids, and begin to not just look at who's going to be the best one. You got to know their personalities, got to know kind of who's going to fit in the best situation, and really hasn't had the time that most folks would want to get that done. But wow, there's some loud. We got a loud announcer up here. We got to cut down.
I got you.
But really, I think as we see the season move forward, I think where he's going to see slotting people in those right positions, kind of what you're talking about, making some changes tonight, give some guys an opportunity, thinking about the first two ball games, who's been resilient, who's been able to move and adapt as needed. So really interested to see how he kind of pulls it off as we go into this game tonight.
Well, when you got guys on offense like Tremaine Tolbert, who's a senior wideout, and everybody that's kept up with Troup football over the last 3 years knows that, Tremaine had a breakout year last year, got several D1 schools looking at him this year. You've got Jack Schweitzer that's got hands like glue, and he runs a kind of a Welsh Welker. Doesn't have any breakaway speed, but he's certainly going to run his correct route and going to get open for you. And then you've got Travis Johnson, the tight end senior. Probably one would argue that this is the best hands on the team. But as a tight end, he'll be moved in a tight formation. He can do a tight end dump, or he can move him out to the slot back and do a little seam route, come across the middle on what we call a waggle. And he's pretty much, if you got it where he can reach it, he's going to grab it. And he also gets good yardage after catch. So, we look at, and you got Cameron Russell in the backfield. And then, of course, where Cameron Russell, I will take him on any team, anywhere. Mm-hmm. He's a true fighter.
He's got a motor.
Last week he laid out. We were getting beat terribly, as you guys know, and Cameron's still giving it all he's got. Mm-hmm. And he's diving and makes a diving catch. And the same can be said for Chance Hill and the offensive linemen. They're giving it all they can give right now. They just got to do some tweaking, and I think the challenges now facing the Tigers is simply that interior offensive line, because we lost half of the offensive line and basically nine guys on defense.
But and not just kind of guys who are on the line. We're talking about guys who have made a huge difference in this team. They're leaders on the team that have gone on to play college football.
That's right.
I mean, we're talking about some guys that really were impactful for the whole group.
Yeah, we mentioned last week we were talking about Mitch Mathis, who's my favorite player for the past 4 years. He started as a freshman, offensive tackle, and that says a lot right there when you're big enough and strong enough to start as a freshman.
Right.
But then you got
Jay Hernandez
over at LaGrange. You got Tristan Thompson over at LaGrange College. That's three big, fundamentally sound, smart linemen. And you're asking Hudson Newton to come in and remain your center, and Jorge Benitez, who started last year. You're asking those two guys to really anchor that offensive line. Right. You got Brandon Barrington came in. They call him Cupcake, but he is certainly no cupcake.
He just likes to eat them.
He does. Brandon's come in, and he played probably half a season last year, so he's got some experience. But again, when you're moving from a hands-on veer, put a little bit of weight on your forehand in your stance to a read option, that you're having to change your stance. The blocking scheme's different. Your technique is different, and so they're learning going from a power driving to a stand-up and zone block. So it's different. And it takes some time to get used to it.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll bring Tony Walls back into this conversation, let you know some more about what's going on, give you some starters, and get ready for a great ball game live here from Harris County. The Troup High School Tigers taking on the Harris County Tigers right here on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Kia.
Hi, friends. Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month, we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Key of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, tag, and title.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. We're going to see if we can go down to Tony Walls on the field. Tony, can we get you now?
I sure hope so. What do you think?
There we did. We did a little adjustment up here with some of the equipment. I think we got a much better bead on you now.
Maybe I should just not move.
No, I think.
You think we're good?
I think you get Luke to go get you a chair.
Well,
just hang down there at the 10.
Speaking of expert commentary, Luke's with me tonight, and we were talking about the field down here, and it's obviously beautiful from where you guys are.
Thank you.
When you stand, not you,
oh,
the field. when you stand on it, you can feel it. It's soft, and I was asking Luke about some of the things that you go through when you play on it, and it's loud up there, and I know. But Luke was saying one of the worst things about it, as we get ready to go for a moment of silence, was it was tough on your feet because it was so warm.
Right. We're actually going to take a break as they're doing their moment of silence here to do the anniversary of 9/11. So right now we're going to stop here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers! Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
There was our national anthem. Guys, I want to take just a moment to what they were doing here at the stadium to acknowledge that this is September 11th as we remember back 14 years ago the tragic events of that day, and I think we've developed a new and even greater appreciation for those who work in our fire departments and our police state, our first responders, and we had the colors and of course our troops who serve in so many ways. Just want to take a moment to express our appreciation. I know mine personally, I know you guys as well, for the great work that so many people do that are in those public service positions, and as we couldn't do without them.
Absolutely not. I think back, everybody knows pretty much, if you're old enough to remember, you know where you were and what was going on that morning of September the 11th, 2001. And, I try not to think a lot about it because it kind of gets me down. But you know what? We have a great country, and we are here because of the sacrifices that the great men and women in the armed services have made for our nation. And you know what? We're all going to continue to fight for that freedom, whether it's through physical fighting or through prayer, through our Lord God Almighty.
Tony, real quick, going to you for the same.
Well said, partner. I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, we're awfully blessed and awfully thankful, and we got a lot of things to be thankful for in this country. Sometimes we take them for granted, but myself, my friend.
Well, I tell you what, something else that we do celebrate, especially the three of us, is high school football. We're here on a great Friday night, getting ready to celebrate it. We've had the pageantry that takes place when the band gets on the field and they get to play, get the stadium excited. They do a neat thing here at Harris County as they walk in from the far end of the school. The band kind of lines the way that the team comes in, gets everybody fired up as they go into the field house. So it is a great night to have some high school football. Let's talk about this Troup High School team again. Greg had mentioned several things a minute ago about how it was a difficult week last week, how we come back from that. And I think one of the things you do is just sit it to the side. That you're starting over. We make some changes and go forward with the mindset that you're taking on another team that's just hungry like you are. They're 0-2 as well. They're Tigers, and they want to win tonight just as much as you do.
Well, Tony and Jack, Coach Glisson and I were talking on Saturday morning quarterback show live from Kia each and every Saturday morning. So you guys join us in the morning won't have Callaway this week because they're off, but we'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning discussing tonight's game. But he and I were talking last week, and I kind of go back to Forrest Gump. I said, Mama said there's going to be days like this. Of course, Coach Glisson said, I don't know if she said there's going to be days quite that bad. But, Tony, you and I were talking this morning at breakfast about domination, and that's exactly what happened last week, is that Northgate's got the kind of team that they absolutely came in with no holds barred, just dominated the Troup Tigers and exposed a lot of our needs, if you will, needs of improvement, and that's what the coaches are going to continue to work on. We discussed that coming down about the chemistry of the players and what positions and what have you. And so you both of you guys have seen the Tigers so far. So your take on that, Tony?
Well, Greg, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right.
He really came into a getting a late start, learning his kids and his system and getting his system implemented. And you mentioned one difference. This Harris County team actually is head, and of course, your head coach. And, it makes a big difference. The first year you almost kind of just getting your system put in, and there's a lot to do, and that continuity is just not there yet. But it'll get there, and you just got to keep plugging.
It's interesting, guys. We were kind of talking on our way up here, and one of the things that we were talking about was who's actually doing what as a coach on the team. We know these coaches, many of Coach Kendall, some others we've known them for a while, but how's that all fleshing out? What's really happening when you think about who's going to focus on this and who the kids go to for that? The kids are learning it. The coaches are learning.
That's right. It's got a new defensive coordinator. The previous 3-year head coach, Coach Lynn Kendall, remained with the staff. Coach Clifton felt like he would be an integral part of the staff, so he is a linebackers coach and also heads up the defensive signal calling. And along with Coach Follett, and then on offense, you've got Coach Kelby Hope, offensive coordinator. He young coach coming out of Faulkner and hails from Coweta County, and he's young enough. He gets with the kids. The kids really like him, and he's fired up about this motion read offense. And you got Coach Follett that's doing the weight training, and he comes from college coach from Faulkner University, and they've got several coaches recently out of the college coaching ranks, and so he's excited about. We got Coach Benefield that was a couple of 3-year coach down at Long Cane Middle and took last year off, and we got him back on staff this year, and he relates to the kids real well. He's fundamentally sound, and you got Coach Brewer, who is the head basketball coach, but he's been a football coach for several years, and again, all the coaches, the kids relate to him, and got a couple of new coaches on staff that joined us late, really right about the time the season started. So there's not a fan out there that's jealous of our situation right now. Nobody wants to step in and say, hey, I'll take that coaching job with total new system, total new coaches, and total kids buying into a new system when you had half your team, 90% of your team on defense graduate, and probably 50% on your offense team graduate. So we've got a challenge for us. But you know what? We're laying a foundation here. So
you're exactly right. The topic I want to bring up when we come back, guys, is getting the athletes on the field. That's what the coach is trying to do. And we'll talk about how those athletes will set themselves on the field tonight here in Harris County. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, Troup Tiger fans, Jonathan Moose Matt from King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are so proud to hear what the Troup Tigers are doing each and every week. We know these young men are working hard, and we just want everyone over there in Troup County to know that you have friends in Valley, Alabama that are behind the Troup Tigers 100%. So, guys, continue to work hard. Let's take care of business tonight. Let's just do what we have to do to continue on that road to making the playoffs this year. So go Troup Tigers from everyone at King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back, Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls down on the field. We're getting ready for another great night of football here from Harris County. We're at the Harris County field behind the high school. As we're getting ready, the band's on the field. They're getting some exciting, get the crowd kind of going. The captains, are heading out on the field. Greg, who we got down there tonight?
We've got number 23, Macente Stafford. Number 50 for the Tigers, Brandon Barrington. number 70, Jorge Benitez. And I just lost that last number. I'll get it for you in just a minute. Number 72 for the Tigers.
We're going to go down there to Tony, see if he can give us a little bit of information.
Clay Scarborough.
All right. Band's playing right in the middle of our, trying to get the coin toss down there. Tony's right in there amongst them.
Actually, that's 22, Ethan Short. He's your starting left side defensive end.
All right. We'll watch that for a second and see how that's going to all play out. The man with the white hat, the head referee, is down there. He's tossed the coin up in the air, and we'll see how it comes out. Tony, what you got? See, I'm not picking him up yet. Let's see if I got my mic. Try it again, Tony. Well, not getting it for some reason. I'll have to play with that and see what's going on. But the looks like the Tigers have one of the toss they're going to receive to start things. And so here we go. In just a moment, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we got kickoff live here from Harris County as the Troup High School Tigers are taking on the Harris County Tigers right here on Eagle Sports.
Don't you buy no ugly shirt now. Mm-hmm.
That's right. To get a good-looking shirt just got a lot easier at Mud Creek Graphics because the creek has risen to downtown LaGrange across from Ideal Cleaners. Mud Creek Graphics' new location is perfect for you to come in and pick out your good-looking shirt and have whatever you want printed on it. So go with the flow and come visit us at Mud Creek Graphics, 211 Greenville Street in LaGrange, right behind CVS. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Mud Creek Graphics. Synovus Bank is here. And here, well, it's here in LaGrange, Georgia. Here is where the food tastes better and the air breathes like home. Here is the place that gets better because every generation leaves it better than they found it. Here is where Synovus helps people turn their ideas into business realities because the bankers at Synovus understands what it means to be from here. Synovus, the bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Moore, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls. Tony, let's check your mic again, see what we got you now. Well, I don't have him.
Yeah, I was just watching the Tigers break through there, Tony and Jack, and I was watching Coach Glisson then they're pumping the Tigers up. They're all pushing and shoving on each other. And as soon as Coach Easton said, "Let's go," he gets out of the way because they were going to trample him, baby.
Take him out. Don't want him to take him out right there. So we still, Tony, I apologize. Still don't have you yet. We'll try to get you in a minute. Not sure what's going on. Just make sure that you're cooked on your end. Nicole is working on it now.
Actually, I don't know that he put the correct wax on his head this morning.
I can see him.
It looks good out there. Brad, all righty. We're about a half a minute away from kickoff, guys.
We're going to be kicking off left to right. They're kickers down the field right now, getting ready to do the kicking duties.
Side judge, Mike Pugh.
Is exciting. I get both teams have not won a ball game so far. They're both looking to get off the schneid there and have a chance to win tonight. The Tigers off a difficult ball game last week. The Harris County Tigers haven't won either because both, as Greg has mentioned, in a very similar situation. New coaches, new systems, trying to kind of get things going, and both are hoping for a big win tonight.
Well, we talked about coming down. The Harris County Tigers is under second-year head coach, first-year head coach Tanner Glisson with the Troup High Tigers, and both teams are looking to get going. It looks like first week, of course, Central Phoenix City handed it to the Harris County real good, and I know last week I'm trying to think who beat Harris County. Memory leaves me now, but the Tigers, we know they started out with LaGrange, and LaGrange capitalized on a lot of mistakes for the Tigers, and of course last week it was just total domination. Northgate, the superior team that they are this year. We've talked enough about these guys, and they'll continue to do well this year. So, right now, tonight, it's all about the Troup Tigers trying to get that chemistry working, get that offense clicking, and flying around to the football on defense, and to create havoc. And perhaps we can have something positive on our side tonight, come out with a victory.
Cameron Russell back deep for the Tigers along with Ken Truitt. We're ready to kick things off live here on Eagle Sports. We're glad you're joining us tonight on this Friday night, wherever you might be. He steps up, addresses the ball at the 40. And there's the kick. Nice kick heading down. Will be taken at the 3 and up from there to the 10. 15 around that right side. Stutter steps looking upfield. He's going to be tackled there just short of the 20. And that's where the Troup High School Tigers will have the ball, 1st and 10.
Good coverage by the Harris County Tigers. It looks like Cameron Russell took the ball on the 2, kind of took off to his right, got about the 16 and kind of hesitated, didn't know if he wanted to cut in or cut out, and by that time, the Harris County Tigers cut him down. So that's where the Troup Tigers will start with their first possession of the ball game, 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line.
Here come the new look Tigers, changing things up just a little bit. Going into a shotgun set with 2 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. He'll go to his right. Around that right side, trying to get up to the 20. Ball carrier is number 11, Mess Bonner.
Handed the ball off to Bonner around the right side. A little motion as he came in from his 8 side to around by the Tigers offense. I mean, the sidelines picked up a half yard. Call it 2nd and 9.
Here they come again. There's the snap. Going to hand the ball off again to the tailback Bonner. Bonner gets to the 20, hit at the 24, crosses the 24, gets up to about the 27-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Mess Bonner took that read from coming from right to the left side, and he had to outrun a couple of Harris County defenders in the backfield. He was able to make the corner, stepped out at the 26, but literally rolled over somebody, crashed out at the 29, but they're going to mark him out at the 26. 3rd down and 2. Ball's on the 26-yard line. Got to get out just beyond the 28.
The quarterback, Dexter Shealy, he'll have a wing to his right, a back in the backfield to the left of him. And he's going to quickly hand the ball off into the line. Nice surge. That's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers.
I was keying on the offensive line that time, Tony and Jack, and I saw favorite in our favor, if you will. Offensive line keyed in on their blocks, drove them off the line, picked up 4 yards, moved it outside the 30 to the 31. Nice drive so far. 1st down, Tigers.
Here they come again. Ball resting on the 31-yard line now. They'll split a man wide to this near side. The quarterback, Shealy, again stays in the shotgun set. Actually more of a pistol set this time. A little closer, has a man behind him. They'll take the snap. Back up, faking the pass. He'll hand the ball to Bonner. Bonner gets the line of scrimmage and going to be brought down as he crosses the 35 at the 36.
You know, Bonner comes hands off. It really wasn't a read at that time. Straight handoff, off left tackle. Bonner hits a hole, steps it outside, picks up 5, and we'll take it every time. And so we know from last year, Mess Bonner has his legs. Cameron Russell has his legs. Dexter Shealy can do what most folks can't do at linebacker. I mean, at quarterback. So now, Tigers on a move. Let's see what we can do this first possession.
Already moved the ball very well so far tonight. It's Shealy again at the quarterback. A man just to his right, steps back. Quick handoff into the middle of the line. Not going to get a whole lot there. Gain of about a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Crashed in there behind big number 73, Gabe Dowden, as Gabe opened up a couple of yards for him for Mess Bonner. Again, it looks like so far tonight, out of the first 5 offensive series, 4 times Mess Bonner's touched the ball, and Shealy had kept it 1 time. So Tigers looking for Mess Bonner for some big results tonight, guys.
Shealy steps up, changes the play with his players. Wing to the right side. We've got a slot receiver up to this near side. Put a man in motion. Cameron Russell's the man. Cameron's going to get the ball. Going to get to the corner. He's going to get the 1st down and more across the 50 to the 40. Man, has he got a motor. To the 30. Goes down at the 24-yard line. Huge play for the Troup High School Tigers.
I tell you what, Cameron Russell comes from the Harris County side toward the Troup side on a jet sweep. Gets outside, and Chance Hill, Tony, you were all over it. What a stalk block. No flags, a 40-yard, 45-yard gain all the way down in Harris County's 24-yard line.
Still having trouble getting hold of Tony. We'll try to check his battery and see if his mic can maybe get Luke to running over here and let us check it up here in the booth. Tigers going to run the ball into the line. Not a whole lot there. 2nd down and 10.
You're right, Jack. No gain on that one as we're trying to hurry up that offense. And off to the left side there behind Gabe Dowden and Jorge Benitez. And they had the Harris County Tigers had a stunt going on, kind of beat us off the punch that time, and no gain that time. So 2nd down and 10 as the ball rests on the 24-yard line.
Shealy will roll Mess Bonner to his right, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Shealy's going to go right up in the middle line, finds a nice hole, spun around, tries to get to the 15-yard line. He'll be just short of that.
I'm going to tell you something, guys. Just a nice little jet sweep. He fakes to Cameron Russell coming across. He immediately takes it up the middle for 9 yards. What a nice hole coming behind Hudson Newton in that offensive center there.
They got a funnel cake or something cooking up here. It's about to drive me crazy.
Smells good, doesn't it, Jack?
Might have to send Nicovia down there to get us some.
Third down and a yard and a half. If you just join us, Tigers start opening possession, started on their 18-yard line, and they're moving it on down. They're inside the 20 now, on the 16 of the Harris County Tigers.
It's going to be a strong side sweep with Sheely. Gets the first down and more. Down inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Troup High School Tigers.
Nice job by Dexter Sheely on the right side behind Jorge Benitez and Brandon Barrington. Takes it off, misses, dodges a couple of Harris County Tigers from about 22 yards out, and we're going to call it touchdown, Troup Tigers. Wow, nice drive, Tony and Jack. Really, no passes that time. Up the middle, round the corners, really execution nice that time. Only had a couple plays that resulted in really no gain, but for the most part, we had positive yards on every offensive play at that time.
Had a little trouble spelling Troup on the far side with the flags. There's Tony.
Well, hey, guys, what's up? Maybe I was on the wrong end of the field.
Can you flip the U and the O around for me over there?
Change that.
Yeah, well,
we haven't scored enough touchdowns this year. They're having trouble running the flag. Oh, a little problem with the extra point, and they'll get it blocked. They were distracted by the flags as well, but that's okay. We're on the board first, 6-0 with 8:15 left to go in the first quarter play. Let's take a break. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi friends, Just Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Key of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, tag, and title.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. The Tigers have a little bit of trouble with the snap and missed the extra point, but they are on the board 6-0. Tony, that was a pretty nice drive.
You know, they look good going down the field, Jack, and Tony, as Tony's making his way back over here for some technical adjustments, if you will. So we've got Michael Young ready to kick off from the 40-yard line.
Ball rests again, as Greg said, on the 40. Greg's make sure we get enough guys on the field. He counts 11. There's the kick. Nice kick. Wow, this could go into the end zone. They'll take it right there at the 1, up to the 10, to the 15. Man, this kid can run to the 30, 40, and he's gone. He's on the other side of the field, 30, 20. A touchdown, Harris County Tigers. That's number two, Blackman, senior. 180 pounds that he can fly.
Well, as a couple things we don't get a chance to see this time is we don't get the chance to see our defense on the field and see what kind of things they've worked on this week. And the good thing is we get our offense back on the field because, again, we need some more offensive practice, and I kind of like the way that drive, that first possession happened. So let's come back, take that first possession, the second possession that we're about to receive, and see if we can make something else happen. Now, we'll go back and look at the film on the coverage. We had good coverage. It's just that we had one guy flying down through there that kind of needed to break down a little quicker than he did. Maybe had her hand on him as he run by him. But, the Tigers will readdress that and they'll come back. I promise you that won't happen again tonight.
And Darius Blackman, he's one of the standouts, number 2 for Harris County. They'll attempt to point after to try to go ahead of the Troup High School Tigers. There's a snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So, things happen quick around here. 8:02 left to go in the first quarter. 7-6 in favor of Harris County. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
So things changed around pretty quick here for the Troup High School Tigers.
Well, it's not something you want to see, but a quick 6 by your opponent. But again, like I said, it'll give an opportunity for the offense to get back on the field and continue that positive motion that they had in that first series. Again, clicked it off. So the kickoff set. He tries a little onside-er. Quickly recovered in the middle by number 23, Decente Stafford. So that's great field position for the Tigers as he'll cover the ball and lean forward. And they're going to mark it at the 38-yard line, and that's where your Troup High Tigers will start on their second possession of this first quarter. If you've just joined us now, 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-6 Harris County Tigers over your Troup Tigers. Jack, the Tigers look good. Our Tigers look good on that first possession.
They have Harris County offense hasn't even made their way to the field yet, and already they've gone up after that return. But I really like that previous drive, methodical. We started from about the 18, go all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Now let's see what the Tigers can respond after with a little bit of adversity. Down 7-6 to Harris County. Here we go. Sheely, 2 men to his right, takes the snap. Going to hand the ball off in the backfield. Going to fight to get to the corner and going to miss it by just a little. That's going to be Travis on that one. Number 8, Travis Johnson, the ball carrier.
Just really no gain on that one. Just hit the line of scrimmage, and it was kind of hard to get anything happening as the Harris County Tigers kind of get pumped up now after that initial kickoff.
A 99-yard return will do it for you. I mean,
you're right.
In fact, if you notice, the way Robin, the kid that caught the ball, Blackman, he eased his way and caught it over his head so he could make his way back up the field.
That's right.
Here they come again. Sheely will take the snap, and they'll be whistled dead. We've got some movement in the line, I believe.
Mess Bonner from his tailback position was kind of leaning forward as the ball was snapped, so they're going to go a quick whistle. So it'll be second rather than second and 10.5. It's going to be second down, and they're going to round up to 16. So that'll move the ball back to the 32-yard line. Got to get out to the 48. So second down and 16 for your Troup High Tigers.
Here they go back to the shotgun set. Sheely will roll Travis over to his right side. It trips that far right, and we're going to have Harris County give it back to us.
Good.
Yep, they give those 5 right back to us.
One of the things you pride yourself as an offensive lineman, and Coach G and I were talking about that last Saturday, is that the count. They don't. Now, granted, Gabe Dowden was moving at that time, but he reacted after the Harris County guys encroached. So we'll take that 5 back. So instead of second and 16, it'll now be second and 11 for the Tigers.
Here we go. Sheely once more from the shotgun set. Man to his right, trips to the top side. Takes the snap, backs up the pass. Looking, going to throw it complete right there at the 45-yard line. That's be close to a first down, about a yard short.
Nice little just a stab pass from Tremaine Tolbert. Came out and hammered out about 9 yards. Stopped, turned, perfect timing pass by Dexter Sheely on a little, what we call a hitch and go, but he hitched. He just didn't go. Stopped at about 8-9 yards. It'll be third down and 1 as the ball rests on the 46-yard line.
Sheely takes the snap. Hands it off into the line. We're going to kick a first down. Yeah, I think he gets it with some second effort. He got to get to the 49, and they're marking it as a first down.
Mess Bonner takes it right up the middle. No read, simple, straight ISO play right up behind Hudson Newton and Brandon Barrington. Straight up, opening up some nice holes for the Tigers. Mess Bonner's able to pick up 3 yards and a first down for the Tigers. That'll move it out close to midfield at the 49-yard line.
Twins to both sides. Lined up as if we're about to pass the ball again. It'll be Sheely again. It's continuing at quarterback. Harris County showing blitz again. Looks like they were back in the neutral zone. Nope,
actually,
we drew him off.
Jorge Benitez kind of lifted his rear up a little bit, and I think the officials caught it and probably back our Tigers up 5. Hey, I was just looking and think, wow, I didn't recognize 56 out there. And my son, Scott Hicks, who's a sophomore linebacker and on the kickoff team and punting team and what have you, and he says, Dad, I want you to watch Cole Pike. He is a 9th grade beast. He is going to be a big kid. They got him at starting offensive right guard tonight. So congratulations, Cole Pike, a 9th grader starting on varsity.
Back to pass to Sheely. Quickly makes it complete to Tolbert. Tolbert gets to the 50. So that's going to be second. Actually, bring it up third down and about 9 because we had the penalty to overcome. But nice, that's the same play we got the first down on just a moment ago.
That'll pick up about 6 for Tremaine Tolbert as he excellent hands. He hammers off about 6 yards, turns a little hook pattern, got it. Harris County corners all over him. Second down and 9 yards as the ball's right on the 50-yard line.
Should have Travis Johnson to his left, trips to his right. Looking downfield, throws quickly, right in the middle of the field. Great catch and a first down across the 40. Ball's loose. Now Harris County's picked it up. He'll try to advance it up to the 35-yard line before he's brought down. Actually gets all the way up to the 40. We had a catch, lost it, and now Harris County will have the ball at the 40-yard line.
That is Travis Johnson, excellent hands, picks it up yards after catch I talked about earlier. He's able to get a first down, and as he's going down, it looks like he was fumbling by. I don't know if it was raked out of his hands. From here, I thought maybe the ground had caused it, but that is not the case. As he does fumble it, Harris County will take over on the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line. And Jack and Tony, again, another opportunity. Second possession, the Tigers are looking good, moving the ball. This time mixing a little passing. But normally true hands, Johnson, man, he is there, picks up some extra yards, but unfortunately we fumbled.
So here comes Harris County, their quarterback under center. Backs up to pass on the first play from scrimmage. Just going to throw it a timing route, and his receiver's looking like, what? That's not where I thought that would go. Tony, have we got your ears on now? Tony's talking. I can at least hear him talking.
Number 10, the wideout, the right wideout for Harris County he thought he was on a go route, and number 3 for the Tigers, Tay Moreland wasn't going to have anything of it. So
number 10 is Josh Stein.
The quarterback threw it out about 8 yards out, and number 10 just kept on rolling. So miscommunication on the Harris County side. Second down and 10 as Harris County Tigers come to the line of scrimmage.
Chandler Lott is the quarterback for Harris County. He's under center. Has a man going in motion. It's 2 men in motion. That should be a penalty. But instead they hand the ball off. He's going to go up the line. Number 18 is the ball carrier. Williams.
Simply a busted play from Harris County. You're right. They had 2 men in motion at the same time. Number 18 picks up the ball. When he got it, and that's going to come back. Illegal shift. They're going to bring that back. But I'll be honest with you. He had no clue where he was going. He's like, oh, there's a hole. I think I can run in this hole. And the Tigers had brought 9 men in the box on that one, realizing we're going to stuff it. Well, it was one of those things. I think it was a penalty. I'm not sure. And all of a sudden, a hole opened up, and the guy started running. I don't think he realized what he was doing.
Well, all of us up here in the booth called that play. So they'll bring it back and mark 5 off from the original line of scrimmage. Tony, can you hear us now? He's talking, but he's not. I don't know if he knows his mic is on.
No, you're right. We'll be all right.
But we'll bring his mic down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not him? Okay, sounded like him.
Huh. All right, then.
Just struggling. Sorry about that. We're still struggling to pick him up. They put a man in motion. Another busted play. Actually, they get the handoff. It's going to go to, again, that big tailback, number 2. He's going to make his run to field on the right side. Going to get knocked out of bounds down at the 20. Thought we should have had a block in the back of the 45, but they don't call it.
Dre Flagg. I'm sorry, Jack. Dre Flagg from his offside linebacker position had a touchdown saving tackle on that one as he sprinted from the 50-yard line all the way down to the 21 to knock that big fast tailback out. So, and you can just see Flagg's speed on the play as one of the fastest kids on the Tigers football team, or so he tells me. And he's proved it there by trying to catch him up and throw him out of bounds. So Harris County 1st and 10 at the Troup High Tigers 21-yard line.
Darius Blackman, very hard to stop. This time the ball's going to be handed off to number 11.
I'm sure that we got a. I thought I heard a flag on the play, but here's what happened is a lot of arm tackling right now, dragging down, and I know Coach G addressed this. I'm sure that the defense is going to have a little talking to when we get back. He wants to see hats on it, shoulder pads on it, everybody flying around to the football. A little bit more intensity I'm seeing tonight, but a couple of little pieces of arm tackling right there. I think the Tigers are going to pick up that intensity here as soon as the coaches get them on the sidelines. It's the first opportunity we've seen our Tigers on defense tonight.
Double wing set to put a man back in motion. Turn around, hand the ball off to the tailback, who's just going to drag some of the Tigers down to the 9-yard line. That'll be a 1st and goal for Harris County.
Dre Flagg from his right outside linebacker position made the first hit. And you're right, he hit him 2 yards in the backfield, and just his sheer leg strength drug Flagg about 2 yards over the 10-yard line. So that'll be, looks like 1st down and goal from just inside the 10. So no opportunity for another 1st down. They either get a touchdown or the Tigers hold them, and let's see if, either a field goal attempt or maybe we can get a turnover.
Man in motion once again. They hand the ball off on a little trap play back to the other side. They'll pick up a yard, get down to the 8-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
Good job by Terrain Davison for the Tigers from his right tackle position, fighting off the block from an offense, was able to take him down. And, a lot of new-look Tigers out there finding out who really wants it tonight, guys.
Quarterback Williams gets his play from the sideline, brought out by his split end. They're in the huddle, something you don't see a whole lot in high school football anymore.
You're right.
Lott will go under center. Takes the snap, turns, hands the ball off to his tailback, number 11. Gets down to the 5, finding his way, trying to get it. He's still upright. Ball is whistled dead at the 4.
Well, yeah, they whistled dead, and then they continue to, obviously once the whistle's going, you go to the whistle. Troup Tigers let off, and Harris County Tigers pushed them down to the 1. They thought that they might get that forward motion, but that's not going to happen.
No, they'll mark it at the 4.
Third down and goal, just inside the 4-yard line. Big play now for the Troup High Tigers. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Harris County up 7, Troup County 6. Troup County Tigers got to hold them now, guys.
Looks like a timeout's called on the field by the Troup High School Tigers. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. This timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take timeout to remind your kids to say no to drugs as the Tigers are trailing the Harris County Tigers by a score of 6-7 right here on Eagle Sports.
Don't you buy no ugly shirt now.
That's right. To get a good-looking shirt just got a lot easier at Mud Creek Graphics because the creek has risen to downtown LaGrange across from Ideal Cleaners. Mud Creek Graphics' new location is perfect for you to come in and pick out your good-looking shirt and have whatever you want printed on it. So go with the flow and come visit us at Mud Creek Graphics, 211 Greenville Street in LaGrange, right behind CVS. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Mud Creek Graphics.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. 2:36 left to go here in this first quarter of play. Troup High School Tigers trailing 6-7. Harris County Tigers threatening right now. Third down and goal from the 4, just inside the 4. Both teams still in their huddles, and we'll see how things go and what they're going to decide to do.
Looks like we've got some of the Harris County coaches kind of bending the ear to the side judge from Harris County. He's going over to the umpire, head official there, Richard Williams, and kind of motioning down below his knees as if we're maybe chop blocking or something from a defensive diving underneath. But, again, thought that might be legal.
And we're going to jump off sides,
Nope.
so they don't call it. Yep, they do call it.
So that'll take it from the 4 down to the 2.
Yep. Tigers jump off sides, a little over anxious. So third and goal, so now we're at the 2.
You know, we're starting to see really some first situations this season, guys. This is the first opportunity that I can recall, correct me if I'm wrong, that we've been goal line defense situation. So, you know, a little bit of intensity down there trying to keep these guys out of the end zone. So if you've just joined us, 2:34 left in the first quarter. Harris County up 7-6 over your Troup Tigers. And just coming off a timeout, Harris County starts to run a play. We jump off side, so the ball is moved down to the 2-yard line. So it'll be third and goal from the 2 for Harris County.
Number 2, Chandler Lott, the quarterback, back under center. Double wing set, single back to the backfield behind him. He'll turn, hand the ball off to his tailback, who's going to drive forward, and a touchdown for Harris County.
Just simply just back, big full back behind that offensive line. All he had to do was get 2 yards, and it was a stalemate. I think he got 2 yards and an inch just across the line before they started shoving him back, which is all he needs. So Harris County Tigers go up 13-6, awaiting the PAT.
They'll roll that over, put the ball down on the 10-yard line. Excuse me, the tee on the 10.
So just as good as we looked on our really first 2 possessions, except that second one ended in a fumble and a turnover. You know, Harris County looked good on their really first offensive
We've got to remind the kids of that as the ball goes up and through. So, with 2:30 left to go, 14-6 is your score. Harris County leading right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers!
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks. We're trying to get Tony's mic to work. Still struggling a little bit with it.
Well, what do you think? What do you think?
Hey.
All right.
Hey, look, you sure you guys are blaming it on the batteries and not just cutting me down where you can't hear me?
Hey, trust me, man. The two of us need you.
Well, you know I have a complex. You know how it hurt my feelings down
We
here.
want you on that wall. We need you on that wall.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to be back.
I think Luke just showed you how to work the thing, probably is what it was.
Well, don't get now.
All right, so here comes Harris County about to kick the ball off again. 2:30 left to go in this first quarter. Third time kicking for them. There's the kick. Deep kick. Taken inside the end zone. We bring it out to the 10, 15, 20. Hold on to the ball. We get to the 21-yard line. And now the Troup High School Tigers will have it there 1st and 10.
Nice job by Cameron Russell as he takes it a foot into the end zone, kind of catches it on the 1-yard line. His momentum takes him back. He rushes it out to the 21-yard line. So nice return by Cameron Russell. We always say as long as you can get out past the 20, you're doing good. Anything inside the 20, you need to rethink it. But Tigers' third offensive possession. First two, Tony and Jack did real well with the exception of a fumble. So let's see what we can do now. The Tigers can come back and tie this ball game up.
Shealy takes the snap, hands the ball to his tailback and Messbounder, who's upended just short of the 25-yard line.
Little talking by the corner there. And, of course, the side judge is talking to him a little bit about it. The free safety came up and made that tackle on Bonner. Here's what Bonner's trying to do. He's trying to say, I'm about to truck you. I'm going to run over you. Now, does Bonner have the ability to jump that kid? Absolutely. Bonner's sizing him up just like he's sizing Bonner up. So, be 2nd down and 6 as that playing gain 4 yards.
Slot to this near side. Cameron Russell goes in motion on that. Got big yardage out of this play last time. We're going to get a little bit more this time. Cameron gets the 1st down and more across the 30-yard line to the 33.
And we've got a Harris County helmet off. He'll have to come off the field. But actually, that's a Troup Tiger helmet off. That'll be Hudson Newton, the center. Not a good idea because you got to now have a replacement center come in. And, anytime you get another center coming in, you got to be real careful. So let's see, especially if we start out with a pistol formation or a shotgun formation. That'll be Jorge Benitez. He'll step over above center. I'm sure Hudson Newton will get his hat on and get on back out there. But still, anyway, with the experience from Jorge, you still got to be careful with the high snap. So as in a pistol formation, Mess Bonner's got to back him up.
Takes the snap, handle it quickly off to his tailback. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard, brings up 2nd and 9.
Just simply Mess Bonner took the handoff straight up. It's called an isolation play right in behind Jorge Benitez and Cole Pike as he hammered up the middle. He'll pick up a yard and a half. It'll be 2nd down and call it 8.5, Jack.
Yeah, they gave him a little bit more than I thought at first. We'll send 3 receivers to this near side. Shealy has a man to his left. And the shotgun set, Shealy will stand at the 30 waiting on the snap. He'll put Russell in motion again. Fake it to Russell, and he's just going to keep it. Shealy cutting upfield, gets across the 40, dragged down short of the 45. That's going to be close to a 1st down. From where I'm seeing it, looks like they're going to mark it as a 1st down, Greg.
They're going to give him a 1st down. Shealy just simply fakes the ball off, read option, sees that he's got an opportunity to pick up significant yardage off to the left side behind Gabe Dowden. Gabe's a nice seal block. Tremaine Tolbert, nice stalk block, backing his guy up. Shealy will pick up the 1st down. And once again, Tony and Jack, on our 3rd offensive possession, the Tigers have shown that they can move the ball.
I think, more 1st downs. I think they had the whole ball game last week already.
Totally agree.
Once more to the shotgun set goes Shealy. Trips to the right side, including a wing. Puts a man in motion. That's Russell coming back this way. Takes it. He's going to run right side. He's got a blocker in front of him in Mess Bonner. Tries to get to the corner. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
You got to give kudos there, Tony. You were all over on that side there. But good job by the Harris County defense as they played that isolation on that side, kind of kept it in. We've got a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, guys, Troup County's done a great job moving the football so far. They had the turnover the time before, but as of yet, they have the only thing that stopped them was Troup County themselves. So they continue to move the ball and keep the ball away from Harris County. They can do some things and put some points on the board.
We didn't see it, Tony, but they got a personal foul against the Harris County Tigers. And unless it's offset, they're going to move the ball. That should be a 15-yarder. That'll move it up 10. They're going to move it up 15 inside the 40, down to about the 41-yard line. So first down. Hey, we'll take the help, Jack, but so far, our Tigers have been moving the ball pretty good on their 3rd offensive possession.
Just got to finish things out. 11 seconds left in this quarter. 14-6 is your score. The Troup High School Tigers trailing. Again, trips to this near side. They're going to let the clock run down, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Troup High School Tigers trailing 6-14, but they're driving right now. They're across the 50, getting down towards the red zone right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Troup High School Tigers trailing 6-14, but they have the ball, and they're driving in right at the 40-yard line. And, Tony, I tell you, the offenses look pretty good in this first quarter of play.
Well, they've been able to move the ball, and one thing I wanted to point out, they've gotten a couple of really tremendous seal blocks over here on the corner. On their first touchdown run by Cameron Russell, number 11, Mess Bonner, showed that he's not only he's a complete back. He laid a tremendous block out here on the outside linebacker and sprung that play. So, yeah, the Tigers are doing some good things on offense. You can definitely see a marked improvement. So, again, got to take care of the football, play a little defense. We might come out here with that W tonight.
You know, Tony, we talk about freshmen starting, and I'm kind of see a hidden gem over there. I'm looking at 56, and as you can key in on him in the huddle over there, he's a true freshman. I say a true freshman for like college here. He's a freshman, but from through my binoculars, if he's got any more growing to do, I'm pretty excited. I could see another Mitch Mathis on our hands here, baby. His name is Cole Pike.
Well, you talk about 65, Greg, or 56?
56.
56, yeah, okay. He's going out on the field now, yeah. And they got a couple of kids on the sideline over here that are signaling plays. And number 65, I don't know if you can see him in front of the marker. They got a number 71 standing also here on the sideline. Big kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these young kids, and again, Coach Glisson, doing his best here with the hand that he was dealt. So, you really – what the exciting thing is, you see some improvement. And that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, big Mark Seymour, offensive lineman, number 71. So you're right. Getting the kids involved in the game mentally, you don't want them standing on the sidelines daisy.
Tigers will now go from left to right as you're watching it on the radio. Shealy will back up the pass, completes the pass up the 35-yard line. Nice little job of moving not moving the chains, but moving us upfield.
I tell you, Chance Hill, number 17, a right side wide out, just drove the corner hard off, planted about 5 yards out on a dime turn. Shealy, the ball was waiting on him when he got there. Corner covered him well, but that'll be a 5-yard gain. Guys will take 5 yards every time.
That will get you a first down in 2 plays every time.
Ball's resting on the Harris County 36-yard line.
Harris County showing a stunt. They're going to hand the ball off to Travis Johnson, who's going to try to get to the corner. He does not. It's going to lose a little bit of, maybe loses about a yard.
Well, Mess Bonner takes it on the sweep. I know you said Travis Johnson, but
it's number 8.
I tell you what, the numbers are so close. Travis,
you don't have your glasses on.
Yeah, evidently I don't, because if that's number 8, then I don't see him in the backfield. Anyway,
he's right there.
But at any rate, standing on the 50-yard line,
yeah,
that's number 11. Take a look. But anyway, these are brand new jerseys. We're getting used to them. Brand new uniforms for the Troup High Tigers tonight, and looks like we've got a shoe off by Gabe Dowden. He has to get down, tie his shoe, so that'll be a little breather.
All right, so they break the huddle, make their way back out. Number 8, Johnson, will be the wing position to the left of the quarterback, Shealy. Mess Bonner to his right. There's the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Bonner. Bonner's trying to get upfield.
Good move.
Gets across the 35-yard line, short of the first down.
I'm going to tell you something. He took the handoff. He started to go outside, Jack. Tony, he planted hard, turned it upside, and picked up 4, maybe 5 yards. I realize it's 4th down, but it'll be 4th down and 2 as the ball is inside the 35-yard line down to the 33.
Tigers are going for it. Shealy stays in the shotgun set. Tries to draw him off with a hard count. Now he's going to reset. Looks back to the sideline. Calling a different play. Going to roll Bonner over to his left side now. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to get upfield. He's going to be hit right where he needed to go to get the first down. I think he's going to be short, guys.
He is. Just didn't have enough offensive back behind him. He hit the line, and if he'd have had somebody behind him, he would have been had a first down, but they hit him right on the marker and backed him up. So it'll take over by the Harris County. That's 2 possessions now that Tigers have. One on downs, have turned it over, and one on a fumble. And so what the Tigers have got to do now, our Tigers, stiffen up, play some hard-nosed defense, fly around, put some hats on some people, create some havoc. Maybe this will get us a turnover, but certainly hold these Harris County guys down to 3 and out. That's what our Tigers need to do.
Harris County comes back to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback, Lott, goes under center. Takes the snap, steps back, hands the ball to his tailback, who's going to get hit in the backfield. He'll fall forward to the 35 for about a yard, 2nd and 9.
Excellent job by DeCente Stafford. Man, he came in off his corner position, turned him inside, and there's middle linebacker Austin Carter to make the tackle. That play will go for no gain. That's the kind of aggressive defense that I'm talking about for the Tigers.
They huddle up. One of the wideouts, number 8, Jarrett, will bring the play into the quarterback, Lott. Chandler Lott and his team break the huddle. Double wing set, single back in the backfield. Puts a man in motion. Steps back. A little trap coming back this way. We read it well. Hit him in the backfield, but we let go of him. He comes forward another 4 yards, almost gets to the 40. But had him back in the backfield.
They did. Good job by Austin Carter and Ethan Short. And finally brought down after about a 5-6 yard gain by number 40 for the Tigers. Terrion, let me get you his name for you. Terrion Davison. So Terrion Davison, they're seeing significant plays time. That's one of those new names we talked about. We hadn't called out a lot in the first 2 ball games. So Coach G looking for that chemistry.
Very tight splits for Harris County. Steps back. They're going to run the ball, pass the ball. Looking downfield, the quarterback's going to pull and get to the first down across the 45. Just short of the 50-yard line. So that'll be a first down for Harris County.
Nice read by the Harris County quarterback. Kind of rolled out, and I thought that with the pursuit there from Ethan Short was being held, and Ethan turned it back up inside and had backside pursuit. A hard tackle by a lot of the Tigers, but not until he picks up about 7 yards, and all he needed was 6. Boy, I sure did want a 3 and out on that one, Jack.
So they get a first down now across the 45 to the 47-yard line. 8:36 left to go in the first half. 14-6 in favor of Harris County. They're back to the line of scrimmage. Wing to this near side. And we're going to jump off sides and give them 5.
Hudson Newton kind of angry at himself. Big Hudson's trying to beat that offensive tackle. He had gap responsibility there, and he was trying to blow the gap. They kind of had a Waco call that time. That's where you're rather than playing straight up on the defensive line, they simply slant to the gap, and Hudson trying to beat him to the punch, and we lost that battle. So it'll be 1st and 5 for Harris County.
Yeah, Hudson will step off to get a little reminder of how that should have gone, and they're going to hand the ball off in the line and find a nice seam, and they could go. What a great job of running by Harris County.
Good tackle by Dre Flagg, and I like the way Dre Flagg is picking it up. Dre's my other son living with us now, and I've been kind of chucking with him and getting on him a little bit.
Tell him let's not make tackles 20 yards down the field.
Hey, I'm just glad he made the tackle. That's 2 touchdown-saving tackles that Dre Flagg has made tonight. Now the rest of the Tigers have got to get up with that intensity now.
8:08 left to go. 14-6 your score. Going on this left side comes Harris County. They're going to get inside the 20, down to about the, we'll call it 16-yard line, 2nd down.
Nice tackle there made by Albert Harrison, number 9, a 9th grader, defensive cornerback. So, again, we're talking about, guys, you listen to this radio, we're talking a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen. Now, if you're willing to put up with the growing pains, guys, as it promising years to come, as when you make an investment in a lot of younger guys, you got a challenge there. You don't want to scare them off, but you want some guys to step up. And I like what I'm seeing right now.
Quarterback Lott goes under center, puts a man in motion, going back to the other side, turns around, hands the ball inside. He bounces to the outside, still on his feet, cuts back to the other side, on his feet down inside the 10. Guys, we should have had him back at least the 15, but his second effort That's number 27 for Harris County. Let me get his name because he sure did run the ball very well. I apologize. I'm having to pull it up on my phone.
Don't worry about that, Jack. You get the name. I'll tell him the weight of this guy. He's 6'4", 275 pounds, and he can run in the NFL. That's how big this cat is. It's going to take 6 Tigers to bring him down. So Harris County, first and goal inside the Troup Tigers 10. Ball's resting on the 8-yard line. So our Tigers have got to stiffen up. Don't let them in the end zone.
We go to the left side and just get to the corner untouched. Harris County picks up another touchdown against our Troup High School Tigers.
One of the things through the years, and I'm sure it's just the way, it's kind of a gut feel, but it seems like when you're running on the outside of our Tigers, it's been something that's been available to any team that's wanted to through the years, and I'm sure it's just a particular defensive set and maybe the defensive call at that time, but it seems like a lot of our opponents have real good yardage gain on the outside, either side.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-6 with 6:56 left to go in this first half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back as the Tigers come on the field. Their return team once again. And, Tony, it's a little disappointing. We've had the ball move a little bit on the offense, but having trouble stopping Harris County on the defensive side.
Well, guys, from down here, Harris County runs a lot of misdirection. You guys can see it better than I can. They'll fake to the fullback, run a sweep, give it to the fullback, continue that sweep motion, and it's a lot of misdirection. And as Coach Saban says, you got to have eye discipline. You got to find the football, and Harris County presents a lot of problems, not just for the Tigers, but for a lot of teams.
Great point. They are with a very tight splits too, so you can't really peer into that backfield to see what they're going to do.
So Cameron Russell and Ken Truitt back deep. They're both on about the 5-yard line. And the kicker for Harris County always puts it on the he short kicks it this time.
Picked up by the Tigers up to the 25, to the 30, and that's a nice advance, and the Tigers will have it there 1st and 10.
Big Travis Johnson from his middle back position there picks up at about the 24-yard line. And Big Johnson now, he's not only got great hands, but we've talked about it. He's got good yards after catch, and so he picked up another 8 yards on the advance. So the Tigers, 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. This will be their 4th offensive possession of the first half. And again, guys, the first 3 possessions, they moved the ball well. Second possession ended in a turnover. Third possession was 4 and out. Or at least on the 4th, turned over on possession, on downs. But again, all 3 times really moved it well.
So here come the Tigers. They'll put 3-man to this side. Quarterback Shealy from the shotgun set. Hasn't gone under center the whole ball game so far. They'll put Cameron Russell in motion. They'll hand the ball off to him. He'll get around the 30 to the 35. Good heads-up running as he gets all the way down. Let's see if they're going to mark him with a 1st down at about the 42.
Going to mark him out at the 43. He'll pick up 14 yards or 13 yards on that carry just off the right side. Actually, the left side offensive on the Troup Tiger side behind Gabe Dowden on that left side tackle. And Jack Schweisser out there stalk blocking. So good job by the Tigers. We talk about, hey, we're moving the ball on offense.
That play's been there just about every time Cameron's run it so far tonight. Put a man in motion. They'll swing it out to him. They'll try to get to this near side. And they're going to tackle us in the backfield short of the 40.
Travis Johnson out there just worked on his block. I believe if Mess Bonner had caught that, planted and turned inside, would have been better results, as Travis Johnson was basically riding his man to the outside just to where he wanted to go, Jack. But I think Bonner was going to try to outrun them both, and it just didn't happen. So that play will lose about 4 yards, as it was actually a lateral pass. So that play, you might want to put it back in your back playbook, not run it for a little while. It just didn't work good.
and scared us a little bit.
Shealy trying to hurry up and get the play in. Moving Chance Hill, so we'll go trips to the left.
And a timeout's going to have to be called. Just A little confusion trying to get that play in. They take a timeout. We take one as well. I want to remind you this timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to say no to drugs. The Troup High School Tigers trailing 21-6 with 5:50 left to go in the first half right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Troup High School Tigers trailing so far, and Tony, we really need this first down pretty badly.
Yeah, you need to get the offense needs to have a sustained drive here, and plus it's really important to put some points on the board. 21-6, 5 minutes to go till halftime. Be a nice momentum boost into the halftime if the Tigers can take it down and score.
Tigers will put trips to the left side. The quarterback Sheely looks it in, takes the snap, and it's going to be whistled dead.
We've got motion of the Tigers, so it'll go from 3rd and 14 now to our 2nd and 14 to 2nd and 19. But, my comment, guys, is I like what I'm seeing on offense. Yeah, we've had a couple of hiccups, but we've been able to move the ball down the field. I like that. What I don't like is so far I'm not seeing the intensity on defense that I was hoping to see from everybody. Now, there's several players that's giving me what I can see up here, giving a lot. But we got to somehow stop that Harris County offense.
And quit making these mistakes like this and give us 2nd and 20. Backing up to pass is Sheely. He's got some time, looks downfield, tries to hit Cameron Russell. I think he's going to be out of bounds. Are they going to mark it there?
Actually, it was a little bit behind him. Cameron had to reach back, but that was absolutely a bullet thrown by Dexter Sheely. And I know he was trying to drill it in, but a little behind him. Had he caught the ball, would have picked up about 8 and probably brought us a little bit more respectable. As it turns out, it's going to still be 3rd down and 19. So I know you have a tendency to want to take Tolbert and move him on the go route. We'll see what the Tigers do. We got to pick up 19 for a first down, guys.
Twins to the top, twins to the left. Back up to pass to Sheely. Sheely's going to air it out and going to be hit just as soon as he catches the ball. Wow.
That just simply that evidently is simply a lineman not doing his job. And that's bottom line is simply goes out. He sees that opportunity. It's a screen play, screen pass. He knows it. You got to hold up that defensive tackle. Nobody touched that defensive tackle. He said, here you go, here's your present. And that's 4th down. It'll be 4th down and 19 on that one.
Get the ball off on a kick. Nice punt. Fair catch called for back at the 32. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station for this message. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Troup Tiger fans. Jonathan Moose Matt from King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are so proud to hear what the Troup Tigers are doing each and every week. We know these young men are working hard, and we just want everyone over there in Troup County to know that you have friends in Valley, Alabama that are behind the Troup Tigers 100%. So, guys, continue to work hard. Let's take care of business tonight. Let's just do what we have to do to continue on that road to making the playoffs this year. So go Troup Tigers from everyone at King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Harris County coming to the left side on this first play after our timeout. Troup High School Tiger defense do a little bit better job there. Only not even a full yard, brings up 2nd down and 9.
That's what we're looking for is a little bit of flying around. I got a couple of linebackers in there now. I got Darryl Craw. They brought him in. See if we can get a little bit of more intensity. Quentin Kersey there on the left defensive line.
Quarterback Locke goes back under center. Puts a man in motion. Turns around. Going to try to run the ball now. And he's got lots of running room ahead of him. To the 40. 50. Cuts back across the middle of the field. Still on his feet across the 40. Finally brought down. And that's a different quarterback that time. That's number 7.
Looks like Adams or Abrams where she simply did a counter. It was a broken play, but so often as broken plays do, as much as they don't make, they also make. And this time here he picks up about 25, maybe 30 yards inside Tiger territory down to the 38-yard line.
Junior quarterback James Adams, 5'10", 169-pound junior, taking over the quarterbacking duties for Harris County. Of course, Lott, the previous quarterback, wasn't doing too bad a job himself.
Nope.
As they continue to be up 21-6 with 3:57 left to go. Going to turn and hand the ball off into the line. Good job of stopping him. He's going to get about 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's see who comes off the bottom of that pile. Darrell Craw and Austin Carter, again, along with Steven Johnson. Steven, a sophomore. Again, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores starting for your Troup High Tigers. And just simply, and I know a lot of times Coach G is concerned, you put a freshman out there, and sometimes Jack, Tony, he's not mentally ready, and sometimes he's just not physically ready. Yeah. And that's one of the things that you got to be concerned about. But right now, I know Coach G wouldn't be putting them out there, those sophomores and freshmen, if he wasn't totally confident in their ability.
Lott back in at the quarterback, number 12. Sets back, hand the ball off into the line. Tigers trying to hold him down, but he gets a nice push from his offensive lineman from behind. He's going to get across the 30. Still short of the first down, though.
Had a nice blitz package going on there as Austin Carter from his middle linebacker position in the backfield about the time the ball was handed off, but he just kind of blew right by the play, and I know he's thinking, man, if I had that back, I would have had him in the backfield. It turns out 3rd down and maybe a couple of feet, Jack.
Yep, just not a whole lot there for them to get a first down. 2:41 clock continues to tick, 21-6 in favor of the Harris County Tigers. The Troup High School Tigers want to get a big stop here, try to keep them from getting a touchdown before they go into halftime. And a plays whistle dead. It's going to be a timeout on the part of Harris County. So they take a timeout. We'll take one as well. This timeout is also brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff. He reminds you to take time out to remind your kids not to text and drive. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls, and Tony, the guys really got to get a stop here at 3rd and short.
2:28 to go to halftime, and it's really Tigers to keep the Harris County. But I think if we're not mistaken, Harris County gets the football to start the second half. So it's really important for both teams these last 2 minutes before halftime.
You're exactly right. Harris County will get the ball. They'll receive to start the second half. So 3rd and short, expect the Tigers to bring it. Got the wrong cat there. Lock goes under center. And we jump off the sides and give them 5. Hard count by Harris County. It was exactly what they needed to get the first down. You guys, that's I think the 3rd time so far tonight that we've made a mistake like that.
It is, and that came from a senior. And you just got to be disciplined. I know it's 3rd and 1. I know you want to stop it, but I would rather you sit back on your heels and let them get 4 or 5 than make a mistake. So we make a mistake, we give them an easy 5, first down and 10 inside the 25-yard line.
Hand the ball off to the tailback. He gets some open running room. We hold on to him. He spins around, gets off him, drives all the way down to the 4-yard line. We had him back at the 20, but he makes a really nice spin move. He's a big kid. Spins it, goes down all the way inside the 5. First and goal for Harris County.
Austin Carter had him in his hands, actually had him locked up, was trying to throw him down, and when he slung him around, he just kind of slipped out of his hands, and that's where you need the other 10 guys flying around to the football like pandemonium, just frantically getting to it. You got to fly around and put some hats on people and just all 11 guys on the football. And they were there, but it took all 11 guys to bring the guy down inside the 5-yard line.
So first and goal for Harris County now. Quarterback Lott has a man going in motion, goes to the little counter. They're going to try to get actually, if he'd gone back inside, would have got a touchdown. Instead, he stopped, just maybe even loses a yard there at the 5-yard line.
Good job by cornerback Macente Stanford, number 23. He came in from basically halfway up the end zone, read the play real nicely, Tony and Jack. And you're right, Jack. Had he cut back inside, maybe. But when he did, Macente is sitting there waiting on him and actually brings him down. It'll lose a yard back to the 5-yard line. Still second goal from the 5.
21-6 with a minute 27. Hands the ball off to big number 2. He's been there everything, Darius. And he'll get short. Tony, how close is he right there?
Well, they're going to mark him. Maybe the half-yard line looks like, guys.
All right, so it's just really close. Ball just kind of right on the line. So 3rd and goal now.
Got nobody out here on the wide out, so all you got to do is
they'll make the handoff to number 6. He'll go into the end zone, and Harris County will add another touchdown. 1 minute left to go, and a touchdown for Harris County.
Got to have a little bit of resistance on that front wall up there, and right now, again, it's just a little bit overmatched on that more senior-laden offensive line from Harris County. Just simply taking our guys, and a couple of sophomores down there, one freshman, just kind of moving them back. But you know what? Again, this is called growing pains, guys.
Here we go with the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. With a minute left to go, 28-6 is your score in favor of the Harris County Tigers. 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Well, Tony, things are going to be better now because Greg has glasses on and he can see.
Hey, I want to tell you, hustle. We talk about ninth graders. Albert Harrison, I've called his name a couple of times last night playing cornerback. Man, he came in off the corner that time, laid out and almost tipped his hand. I don't care if we're down 30-0 or 90-0. I want people giving me hustle, and I like what I saw from Albert Harrison. You lay out like that, eventually it's going to come around. Success breeds success. Hustle breeds hustle. These other kids are going to start to see these younger kids hustling. These seniors and juniors are going to step it up.
There's the kick. Kind of a line drive taken there at the 10, the 15. Left side up to the 20. They'll try to get to the 25. Going to be stopped short there at the 23-yard line.
A nice job by Cameron Russell. You talk about running north and south. Russell picked the ball up about the 6-yard line, ran it up to about the 8, then turned left, and had to struggle to get out past the 20-yard line. It you got to wonder what his vision's like down there, what the blocking's like, because you really like to get to the corners, but at the same time, when you've got a hole in the middle, that's the shortest distance is north and south.
Shortest distance between 2 points, straight line. Mr. Ellis Arnold Spence taught me that. And here come the Tigers. Shealy will take the shotgun snap, steps back, hands the ball off right to the middle of the line. We get across the 30, about a 6-yard gain on that play.
Again, Mess Bonner takes it off left side, just no read option, just simply a isolation off the left tackle, picks up 7 yards. They're going to call it second down and 3 for your Troup Tigers.
There's the snap. Handoff again to Bonner. Bonner can't go in the middle where he wanted to. He's going to go to the left side. And, Tony, he's really just going to get back to the line of scrimmage, looks like.
Yeah, he's doing a good job making the first man miss, but the Harris County Tigers getting good support from their safety, number 29. Maybe look for the Tigers to do some play action and see if they can get behind those safeties.
13 seconds left. Troup Tigers still have one timeout left. Looks like they're just content to just run some plays.
Back to pass to Shealy. Pump fakes, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be brought down. That'll be the last play of the first half. Troup High School Tigers trailing 28-6 as they'll head into the locker room. We'll try to catch a word with a couple of coaches or something when we come back after our halftime break. The halftime festivities will take place in a few minutes. We'll talk to a few folks up here, get you ready for the second half of play, and listen to the bands as well. But right now, the Troup High School Tigers trailing the Harris County Tigers by a score of 28-6 right here on Eagle Sports.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Matt Orr handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Hey, let's go down to Tony Quicklike on the field with Coach.
Thanks, guys. Coach, thank you for your time. Your assessment.
We had a really good week of practice. They're not doing anything we didn't practice all week. And
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field the
we look pretty darn good offensively and defensively. We just can't get them on the ground. We're having a very, very difficult time getting up.
The Tiger Band is proud to present its 2015 Eagle Show time.
Your time, Coach.
Selections tonight include
What we were just talking about, guys, is Coach G threw a little interpolation, if you will, with kind of a little static breakup. But, he's talking about arm tackling and just can't drag them down. We're not putting hats on people defensively. They're not doing anything that they didn't already know they were going to be doing. Offensively, I think anybody listening, any of the fans in the stands know we're moving the football. It's just we can't stop them. And so we've got to correct that. We've got to have some guys on defense, Tony. And Jack has kind of stepped away for a quick timeout. But, Tony, I know you're down there on the field, you and Luke, seeing this stuff. And, we just got to put some hats on these kids. We got to fly around, pick up that intensity on the defensive side.
Well, Greg, Coach Glisson said, he said, I'm pleased with our effort. He said, we're getting to the football. We just haven't been able to get them on the ground. And, he said we had a great week of practice. He said, we've been able to move the football. We've done some good things. He said, but right now we just have not been able to tackle well and get them on the ground.
Well, as exactly what we're seeing, what we saw the first half. Offensively, I'm fairly pleased. I'm liking what I'm seeing. They're coming off football. A couple of mental mistakes there with some motions. A few more mental mistakes on defense, encroachments. Really no big things like a personal foul or clipping or holding. None of that. Basically, we just had motion and encroachment, things that you just got to correct. So hopefully we'll correct those during halftime, come back out. And the biggest thing is we got to come out defensively and pick up that intensity. Hey, I'm your host, Greg Hicks, along with Jack Mormon and Tony Walls on the sidelines, live from Harris County. It's halftime. Harris County Tigers 26, your Troup Tigers, or 28, your Troup Tigers 6. You're listening to Eagle Sports. We'll be right back.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers!
If you're looking for a cake for a birthday, wedding, or any corporate event, stop by Cakes by Debbie on the square in LaGrange. She has them for you. Also, she has bakery items such as great sweets. Also, casseroles, ready to cook, prepared daily. Debbie would also like to wish Cupcake the best of luck in the 2015 season. Cakes by Debbie on the square in LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank. Same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
You're live here down in Hamilton, Georgia, at Harris County High School, and we talked before the game. What a great complex, and the Troup Tigers certainly look good in one aspect. Their new uniforms are outstanding. I don't think the Tigers have ever worn this color combination. They got an oversized Tiger on the left side of their helmet, matte blue helmets. They've got a nice Nike jersey. It's white with blue numbers, gold numbers on the shoulders, looking good with blue piping. And, of course, they've got smoke gray or charcoal gray pants, something that the Troup Tigers have. And I graduated in '79, and we had white pants and gold pants, and we've even had navy pants through the years, but nothing like this. So the guys look good, and I know these kids, they got to look good, but, they also got to play good. And we talked there just going into, as the coach was going into the locker room, that, we've got to certainly tighten it up on defense. That's one thing. Hey, Harris County, we're moving the ball. Not quite as good as they are. Their defense is a little bit more mature than ours. We got a lot of young guys on defense, as we talked about. We replaced 9 of the 11 guys on defense this year. So we're still looking for that combination. But even then, I was talking at break, we still got to pick up that intensity. Whether you're a 9th grader or 10th grader, just put some hats on somebody. Let's see who can step up and call the shots. We're going to listen to the Tiger Band, Pride of Troup County, led by Johnny Hurd. And that's what the Tigers need to be doing, rocking around the clock tonight, and particularly as we come back for this second half. You're listening to the Troup High Tiger Marching Band, and the Tigers have got to rock into this second half. You're listening to Troup High Tiger football here on Eagle Sports. We'll be right back.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
So, what if you're walking out of your car after work today and it's been mashed by a runaway garbage truck? We've got an agent for that. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there to help you when things go wrong. So when accidents happen, you've got someone you know who will be there when you need them. Matt Orr in LaGrange is that State Farm agent. He's got your back when things go wrong. So call him today at 706-882-0046. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to halftime here at Harris County Field behind Harris County High School. The Troup High School Tigers are taking on Harris County. 28-6 is your score here at halftime, and it's been guys, it really doesn't feel like we should be this far behind because our offense has moved the ball.
You know, I'm sensing and I'm feeling the same thing. It's like, you know, our defense I keep making excuses, and I apologize for that, but I really do want to see these guys pick up the intensity and put some hats on people instead of trying to drag people down, actually tackle them, put them down on their back. What do you think, Tony?
Well, you know, I agree with you, Greg. Tigers are going to have to tackle a little better than they did the first half. I hope you guys can hear me. It sounds like we got you there. It sounds like I'm in a hole, but you know, and again, I get a little different perspective. You're right. The Tigers do have to tackle better, but when you look at the physical difference between these kids at Harris County, you know, from the waist down, they've done a lot of squats. and you know, you mentioned number 27, the big fullback. He's a load. And you're right, Greg. When you're physically, Harris County is a little bit stronger than Troup is right now, and you know you don't just develop that strength overnight. That takes a little time, but you can definitely see the physical difference in these kids, and it wears on you after a while. You know, and again, it's not an excuse. It's just the facts and the way it is right now. But and the key, like Greg said, is to get more people to the football. You know, you can't tackle with just one person. You got to get more than one there to the football to help out with these big kids.
Yeah, Greg mentioned it too, that you know we are running. You're hearing us calling a lot of sophomores, a few freshmen here. So there's some young guys that are being asked to step up and play major roles on this defense and of course on the offense. And you know it's a learning curve.
Yep. You know, Tony and Jack, I was talking to Coach Glisson last Saturday morning. He said, you know, off the air during the break session, he says, you know, Greg, I was over in Manchester a few years ago, and we stuck a freshman, but he was a massive freshman. Well, he got knocked out in one of the ball games, and he was never right since. He just wasn't mentally ready anymore. It kind of scared him, even though he had the physical part of his body well developed more than a typical ninth grader. And of course, we've all seen guys that's come around as a ninth grader. It's like, wow, he's just a ninth grader. But you know, there's still that mental capacity that you got to be ready for that shock and awe of those big hit guys that are, like you said, the big fullback for Harris County. You know, these aren't kids anymore.
It was different for me. They said he's a ninth grader. I mean, it's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it's like we said this morning, Greg, at breakfast. Boy, my senior year was the best 6 years of my life. So, but you know, it does. It takes a while for these kids to develop. And again, you know, we've talked about Coach Glisson and the disadvantage he had coming in so late, and it's really almost an impossible situation. But you know, the effort has been there. The Tigers moved the ball on offense. They've done some good things. They've got some things to build on, and it's obvious that they've made some progress. Yeah. It's just a slow go.
And you know, you mentioned earlier, Tony, number 71 calling in the plays for the Tigers, number 65. And as you look up and down the sidelines, and I know you like to use the word eye candy, I think you look at the Troup the kids on the football team, and some of them are not just kids. Some of these boys are pretty good size, and I think Coach Glisson understands real quick like that the strength of the team is not where it needs to be. The physical strength, and he says come December in the off season, we're going to start hammering some weights, and right now they're just maintaining, but they really need to increase that strength level over the off season.
Greg, I don't know if we're ready to go to break. Just interrupt me if we are, but I can remember about 12 or 13 years ago when a young coach named Pete Wiggins came to Callaway High School. He faced some of the same challenges that Coach Glisson has, and it didn't happen overnight. Those kids took their lumps. Those coaches took their lumps. The Callaway family took their lumps. But you kind of see where that has led to now in some of the recent success and some of the things and it's that stability and that continuity at that program. And you can see some of the same similarities here, but you just have to be patient, and it takes time.
Yes, it does, Tony.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about what we can do in the second half to kind of bring this back for the Troup High School Tigers. But right now we're trailing 28-6 here at halftime on Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Key of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, second title.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers!
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're just going to take a quick break here. I want to give you a few scores and updates from other schools that are playing tonight as we go to the AJC website on my little smartphone here. Looking specifically at Region 5, which is ours in Quad A. We look at Whitewater and East Coweta. Whitewater will be playing later on this season. East Coweta up in that ball game at halftime, 14-0. Of course, here at Harris County leading 28-6 over the Tigers. Newnan and Sandy Creek. A lot of people talk about this game. In fact, it was one of the spotlight games in the AJC today. But right now, Sandy Creek leading that game, 13-0. And then Woodward Academy, they're playing Lovett tonight, and they're leading 31-0 over them. We'll get you some more scores and we'll get you some more things updated as the Troup High School Tigers, only team playing this weekend. Both Callaway and LaGrange are off. Let's take another break. Back to the station. When we come back, we'll get things going. Get ready for kickoff right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Matt Orr handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Hey, Troup Tiger fans, Jonathan Moose Matt from King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are so proud to hear what the Troup Tigers are doing each and every week. We know these young men are working hard, and we just want everyone over there in Troup County to know that you have friends in Valley, Alabama that are behind the Troup Tigers 100%. So, guys, continue to work hard. Let's take care of business tonight. Let's just do what we have to do to continue on that road to making the playoffs this year. So go Troup Tigers from everyone at King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls down on the field. I got requests for autographs going on up here, just, as usual. But no, I've got one of our local reporters here getting some stats from us. And Tony, we're down right now 28-6. I think that we got to do two things. One, continue to move the ball and get inside the 30 and score. And stop getting – that 30 has been a bit of a wall for us tonight. Oh, did we get Tony up there? Might have lost him there. But going back to the previous thought, the Tigers have got to move the ball. They've moved the ball well, had a couple of big plays, but that 30-yard line seems to be a bit of a booger for us. We've turned the ball over on downs. We've had a pass that we caught, but we fumbled, lost it there. And tonight, every time Harris County's got the ball, it seems like they're finding a way to get the ball down the field. They have not punted tonight. The Tigers have had to punt once, but it is a ball game where we're moving the ball. If you've been following the Tigers this year, we started off the first ball game really not moving the ball well at all, but a tough ball game there against the LaGrange High School Rangers, the second ball game of the year last week. Really a score we don't even want to talk about and even mention on the air anymore, but the Tigers really unable to move the ball almost at all. But some good offense, I'd say over 150 yards of offense so far in the first half for the Troup High School Tigers, so we're expecting them to do much better as far as moving the ball. The offense has changed, moving instead of Truitt at the quarterback, Shealy has been at the quarterback. We think he's doing a fine job. Mess Bonner has had a good ball game, moving from that tailback position as well. Tolbert caught a few balls, so very pleased with what he's been doing as well. Now, on the defensive side, really it's about making the hit and wrapping up and bringing the man to the ground. We've done a lot of arm tackling so far in this first half of play. They've got a couple of backs they've done very well. Darius Robinson, make sure I get that name right. Darius Blackman, excuse me. He's somebody that is looking at the collegiate level. He's a senior. He had the long touchdown run from the one, a 99-yard touchdown return on a kickoff after we did score. So he's been very influential for them. So they're going to move the ball. We've got to hit them at the line of scrimmage, command that line of scrimmage, and keep them out of the end zone in this second half. It can happen. The Tigers can come back and win this ball game, but we're down 28-6. The first thing that will happen, though, is the Harris County Tigers will be getting the ball. We're going to have to stop them once they get on the field. Everybody's just about ready to start this second half. Let's take one more break back to the station. 60 seconds back to the station. We'll start the second half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? You can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Got to cut my mic on before it'll work. That's a little bit better. Jack Moore, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls down there on the field with his son Luke making their rounds around the sideline. Tony's trying to talk to me, and it's still not working for some reason.
Well,
there he is.
Well, you know, I doze off every now and then, guys. You got to wake me up. You know what I'm saying? So you keep those cards and letters coming, and I'll try to answer them when I can.
I hear you. I hear you. Hey, little update. We got two of my employees, Coach Bubba Jeter and Daniel Hicks up. It's 40-0 Northgate over Woodland at halftime, as we suspected. Now the kickoff.
Troup kicking off to the Harris County Tigers, taking there right at the end zone line, up to the 10. We're going to hit him, wrap him up. He's still on his feet across the 25 down to the, we'll call it about the 27-yard line. And, Tony, I think we had a pretty good lick on him at the 20, just still hard wrapping up.
You know, again, we talked at halftime. Number 2, Blackman, I believe, is the running back.
Yep,
he's already brought one back for a touchdown tonight. And again, we talked at halftime that he's been in the weight room. I mean, you can see it. These good running backs and some of these kids from Harris County. And it didn't happen overnight, but he's a thick-bodied young man. He's hard to bring down. He's got good speed.
Ball resting on the 28-yard line as Harris County comes back. Lott will go back to the quarterback position. In those tight splits, double wing. The backside wing gets the ball, gets across the 30, 40, and he might go to the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. First play from scrimmage for Harris County, and they go the distance for a touchdown.
Once again, I mentioned in the first half, if there's any weaknesses that the Troup Tigers have on defense, and of course one week it may go, we have a weakness right up the middle, but tonight our weakness is off tackle. Yep. And I was looking through the binoculars, so I really wasn't focusing on the outside linebacker or the corner to see, if they stayed at home, what kind of technique they played. But it really doesn't matter, as Harris County just put about an 82-yard run on the Tigers.
You're exactly right, Greg. Just right off of the left side tackle, that backside wing, coming around and going the distance. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 34-6 is your score, as we're only at 11:39 here in the third quarter. Let's take a break, back to the station. 30 seconds right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Key of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, tag, and title.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Well, now it becomes about pride, guys. 35-6. Can still come back. It's not impossible, but really it's about pride, keeping them off the board and getting some points for ourselves.
You're right. You got to dig down deep now, guys, because first play from line of scrimmage, second half, you take it 82 yards to the house. It's kind of demoralizing, but you got to lift your head up. You got to keep fighting. Got to keep playing. Like you said, Jack, it's all about pride now. You got to get up. Defense, you still got to put hats on people. Offense, move the football. Just work your game plan.
There's the kick. Taken at the 7-yard line. Move up from there to the 15, to the 20. Brought down at the 22, 23-yard line. And Bonner, bringing it back, a little tentative there. Is that Johnson or Bonner? Either way, not really coming straight up the field, just kind of padding up there.
Well, and one of the things that I'm looking at, Tremaine Tolbert, nice block, but once he puts his man on the ground, he just stands there and looks at him. I expect a little bit more out of a senior. When you put your man on the ground, turn around, find somebody else to block, because you still have a guy that's running the football. And those are the things that the coaches are going to see on the film when they go back. And I don't care if you're a freshman or a senior. You got a responsibility. You want to play the football. I got a responsibility to coach you. I need you to step up your game and do what you're coached to do.
One of my favorite phrases is play to the echo of the whistle. Shealy with a man behind him. Takes a snap, turns. Going to make the handoff. It's going to be Bonner. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. A flag there. It may be us for blocking the back as he tried to get to the corner.
Well, it's really hard to say. Out in that situation, when you're dragging it all the way out and you're fighting for yards, could be a holding from the wide out. Looks like he's looking at Gabe Dowden, the left tackle, as if he wants to talk about holding. But a lot of action going on over there. And you're right. Bonner takes the ball, steps it up inside. It's not there. He tries to bounce it out to the edge and just doesn't have the speed to get out there as their corners really tightened up. That's the kind of corner I'd like for our guys to play. Get out there, get aggressive. Don't let the Harris County guys get off corner.
Still conferring there on the far side as to what the play should be called.
What a beautiful night it is down here in Hamilton, Georgia. Nice facility. And as Richard Williams comes over, let's see what he's got.
Personal foul face mask against the Tigers.
All right.
Troup High School version.
That's the way to do it. So we start out with a kickoff to the Harris County Tigers. They score before halftime. They score opening up the third quarter, which is what we talked about, that you just can't allow that to happen on an 80-plus yard run. Now the Tigers on their ensuing kickoff have now gone backwards 15 yards on a personal foul. So we'll have the ball first.
25.
And 25 inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. So 93 yards if the Tigers want to see pay dirt.
Here we go. Sheely. Take the snap. Fake it. Throw it. A quick out into the flats to the 10. Going to wrap him up after he gets only about 3 yards. So we'll have, what about second down, and we'll call it 23.
Hey, nice pass out to Tremaine Tolbert. Once he gets it, he takes a couple of juke steps, tries to get away from his defender. But, give credit to those Harris County cornerbacks as they are all over Tolbert. He picks up maybe 3 yards.
Back to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. Back it up to pass is Sheely. He's looking downfield, going to air it out. The longest pass we've thrown.
That'll be a flag.
And
there you go.
There's the late flag comes out. It was pass interference. And we'll see how they mark this. But it should be a first down for Troup High School. Give us a little breathing room on that far corner.
Well, it will be an automatic first down. Normally it's in high school. It's 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, if you will. And so it's second and 22, so it could be an automatic first down, or it simply could be second down and 10 or 12.
Let's see what we got. I'm hoping for the automatic first down.
Where's my brother and the official rule booker? So
he'll text in a minute. They are going to mark it off at least from the line of scrimmage. But let's see if it's an automatic first down or not.
But, we talk about penalties and dumb penalties and smart penalties. Hey, if I'm the Harris County free safety, hey, in my book, that's a smart penalty because if he had caught it, that would have been 6. Not that it would have affected the outcome so far. It's 35-6. As you guys just quick join us, we're just after halftime, and Harris County scored on their last possession of the second quarter, scored on their first possession of the third quarter, and then now it's 35-6. Harris over Troup. And so it's third down, or actually
Independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now, back to more Troup Tiger football.
We apologize for having to step away there. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we had a few technical difficulties on the field as well. We're looking at third and long still, and we throw a pass out into the flats on the far side, and Harris County is going to pick it off, and they'll have the ball first and goal from right at the 10-yard line now with 10:24 left to go in the third quarter.
The ball was tipped, and big lineman, defensive lineman got his hand up in the air, tipped it right into the corner's hands. As you said, he returns it 15 inside, just outside the 10-yard line.
Harris County going around the right side, find their way inside to the 5, down close. Tony, looks like the 4-yard line.
Yeah, we got a couple of personal fouls down here. This may be. This may be a retaliation. I'm not sure what we got. It could be offsetting on both teams, but we'll see. A little pushing and shoving. Some frustration going on.
Yeah, frustrating. Definitely setting in. And these are those coachable moments as well, because guys, we've been around sports, and teams we pulled for and teams we played for have had situations like this where you feel like you're in a hole, and there's nothing worse than being in these positions. But you learn to weather these kinds of things, and get past it so that when you do face the real adversities of life, you're better able to handle them. I was just thinking about that. Our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to Mary Catherine Hardegree, Randy and Stacy Hardegree's child. Stacy does the music there for Rosemont Baptist Church, and they're big fans of the Troup High School Tigers. And want to make sure that we send our thoughts and prayers out to them as they're up in Atlanta. The penalty is going to be against Harris County. They'll mark it off. Back to the 20. So 10-11 left to go in the third, 35-6. So now it's first and goal to go from the 20. So, guys, that gives us a little bit of a breather in that they've got to go all the way to the end zone to pick up a first down.
Well, you know, it's just you naturally assume that the Tigers are getting frustrated. And they were. It was just the wrong set of Tigers. We thought it might have been our Tigers, but it's Harris County.
Harris, double wing set, puts a man in motion. Turns, hands the ball off to the tailback of the backfield. He's going to fight to the left side. Get a few yards up the field. We do a pretty good job of stopping him short of the 17.
Getting off the bottom of the pile is Austin Carter, number 52, Jeremy Sanders, and number 28, Darryl Crawl, along with Terrium Davidson. Terrium being a freshman, along with Albert. Actually, Terrium, not a freshman, but he's certainly some kid that's getting certain good playing time. But that's okay. He's a freshman in my books.
I thought you got some glasses.
I did. I had to put them on before I realized I misread it.
All right, here we go. Harris County, second and goal now. They'll walk the wing back in the backfield, kind of a wing tee, and that play will be whistled dead there. Got some movement in the line. I think it's going to get Harris County. Maybe the Tide's turning a little bit from the penalty side.
I hope so. It was 3rd and 17, actually 3rd and goal from the 17. A little counter boot, and he was going to roll out to the Troup High sidelines and pass it.
That's us, though.
And actually, there was nobody out there to pass it to, so it would have been a broken play. So what that meant was that it would have been a touchdown because that's the way it's been going tonight with Harris County. Broken play, pick up a touchdown.
They put a man in motion back to the right side. They're going to throw the ball. Quarterback being moved out. They're going to throw it. Throws it away. He's outside the tackles. They're going to throw a late flag. So they may call grounding because there wasn't a receiver out there.
Well, you're right. Nobody in the area. Nice job.
Intentional grounding. Yep.
Nice job by Ken Truitt from his free safety position. He and Tay Davison had the deep guy all locked up, and quarterback just kind of dumped it over where no one was, and so they're gonna intentional grounded that and back it up. It was 3rd and 12.
And Tony, that's a loss of down too, isn't it?
Yep. I can read Tony's lips from here, and he says it looks like it's going to be a loss of down. So
4th down now.
I see you. I see you waving.
I'm not sure. I guess I'm back with you. It sounds like I might be.
Yep.
But is that what they call intentional grounding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. From my view, it didn't look that way. But again, I guess that's a judgment call anyway.
I thought it was outside the tackles, but
well, that's true. That's exactly right. You're exactly.
So here we go. Double wing set once again. They're going to put a man in motion. That play is whistled dead.
Looks like the Tigers might be calling timeout.
They do call a timeout. It was 4th and forever for Harris County, but Troup High School calls a timeout. They call a timeout. We take one as well. 9:04 left to go in the third quarter. 35-6 here on Eagle Sports.
Synovus Bank is here, and here, well, it's here in LaGrange, Georgia. Here is where the food tastes better and the air breathes like home. Here's the place that gets better because every generation leaves it better than they found it. Here is where Synovus helps people turn their ideas into business realities because the bankers at Synovus understands what it means to be from here. Synovus, the bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 9:04 left to go in the third quarter of play. Tigers trailing 35-6. And it's 4th down and a whole lot, 4th and goal for the Harris County Tigers. And, Tony, I'd expect them to just kind of throw it towards the end zone and see what they can pull up.
Kicker guy?
He's had a pretty good foot as far as he's been able to kick every extra point. He's had probably tired from just doing that. So they're going to go for it, as you would expect them to. Put a man in motion. Step back. Quarterback's going to throw. Turns, looks. He's got a man out there. It's going to fall incomplete. They're going to throw a flag late after the play, and it's going to give them a first down.
Macente Stafford, absolutely, really, she shouldn't even have touched him because there's no way he was going to catch the ball, and that should have been taken into consideration from the back judge as well. But again, no way he was going to catch the ball. It looks like Macente was tripping, and it just kind of pushed him down as well. And there you go. So that's the luck of the Tigers.
Now here's a question. That's fourth down.
It'll be a 10-yard spot, so that will not.
It won't give them a first down.
They should turn the ball over to the Tigers. That is the Troup Tigers.
Let's see.
Are they going to give them
replay?
They'll replay the down?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tony, right there on the spot, going to replay the down, looks like. So it's still fourth down.
Just makes it a little bit closer to the goal line. The ball's spotted on it looks like the 12.5-yard line. They're going to call it 12 on the scoreboard. Fourth and goal for Harris County.
They make some adjustments. Going back to a shotgun. Throws a quick screen out there. We hit him. He spins, gets down to the 5, and that's where the Troup High School Tigers will take it first and 10.
Albert Harrison, a freshman cornerback, came bolted in there about the time the little stab pass out in the flat to the halfback, and Harrison hit him in the thigh. He twisted and turned, brought him down, so the Tigers take over. So excellent, penalty-ridden possession at that time, but I'll take it. I like what I saw then from the Troup Tigers, especially on that 9th grader, Albert Harrison, coming in and doing what he's doing. I'm telling you guys, from my vantage point, you're going to hear number 29's name a lot over the next 3.5 years.
What also makes you happy is that we didn't score.
Hey, Troup High Touchdown Club, new booster club, Monday night, 7 o'clock. The cafeteria there at Troup High School. You guys come on out and join us. We got some big events coming up. We're going to tell you more about coming up on November the 19th. Down at Oakhurst is a big fundraiser. You guys come out Monday night, 7 o'clock, and join us there at Troup High Touchdown Club.
Shealy going to take the shotgun snap, turn, quickly hand off into the line. Going to slide to the left, slide to the right, get to the 10-yard line, brings up second down.
So with 8:45 to go in the third quarter, 35-6 Harris over Troup, and just simply the Tigers, our Tigers, just need to settle down and run their offense. I kind of like what I saw, a little glimmer of hope there on the defensive side. Now our Tigers just need to simply settle down and pick up 3, 4, 5 yards at a time. They picked up 4 that time, 2nd and 6.
As they get better, would you call that a glisten of hope? Since you know Coach Glisten, maybe
that's a good point.
That'd be a good T-shirt.
A glisten
of hope.
There you go. Mud Creek can do that for you.
There you go. There's the snap, turn, hand off to the 10, cutting back upfield to the 20, finding some running room at the 25-yard line. The first down for the Troup High School Tigers. They wait a long time before they would call that play dead, but they do get up to the 26.
Nice job by Mess Bonner. Takes the ball, comes off right tackle, cuts it back in, cuts it out, cuts it in, picks up 18 yards. Out. They're going to mark it all the way out to the 26-yard line. So that's what we're talking about. That's the kind of Tigers offense that we saw in the first half, and we just need to continue that. Come on down. Let's get some points. It's still a long way to go. It's going to take a lot of things going our way for us to really get back in the ball game, guys, at 35-6. But let's just see some respect on offense.
Shealy takes a snap, turns, hands the ball off, same play as before. They'll try to bounce to the outside. They catch us. Tackling up high, breaks us down at the 30-yard line.
He'll pick up 3 as he goes off to the right side. And again, Mess being the workhorse tonight. And I'm talking about senior tailback, number 11, Mess Bonner. Last year, he combined with Dexter Shealy. Both of them had well over 1,200 yards, individual rushing yards last year. So, but that's back when we had a senior-laden offense. We had Will Smith at quarterback leading us for 3 years. And we had Tristan Thompson and Mitch Mathis there along with Jay Hernandez. So those are the kind of kids that left our program. We're rebuilding, but I like to see the kids like Mess Bonner in that backfield.
Shealy will take the shotgun snap, turn, hand the ball off into the line. They're going to hit us. We're going to spin around, get a few extra yards across the 30, down to the 33-yard line. We've got to get across to the 35 to the 36 for our first down.
That'll pick up another 3, call it 3.5 maybe. So it's going to be third down and 3 yards. You're right, Jack. Ball spotted on the 33. Got to get out to the 36. So big down for our Tigers right now as they're on their second offensive possession of the second half.
6:42. Clock continues to tick. 35-6 is your score. Tigers want a first down here. Shealy takes it, turns. Going to hand the ball off. We're going to get the first down right at the 40-yard line. Great job by the Tigers. Good blocking up front as he goes around that left side and picks up the first down.
Behind big Brandon Barrington, they call him Cupcake. Him and Gabe Dowden on the left side, and Jorge Benitez, Hudson Newton. That offensive line starting to react a little bit. And Mess Bonner, the workhorse. Mess Bonner left, Mess Bonner right, Mess Bonner left that time. Picks up the first down. Tigers out to the 39-yard line. We're moving on.
Shealy, the field general right now, getting guys right in the right place. Tigers need to hurry up and run the play. Twins this near side. Shealy goes back to the shotgun set, takes a snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield. He's going to throw it. Falls short of his intended receiver, but he got it off before he was tackled.
All right, so what will happen is Shealy that time
late flag.
Decided he needed to get rid of it because he was under hot pursuit, and he didn't like the way he was tackled. He got up and he put a cleat in the face of the Harris County defender. So that'll be a personal foul, and that'll back him up 15. And, again, we talked about senior leadership, and that's not acting like a leader. Call it like it is. You mess up, let's talk about it. So that's something Shealy should not have done. He just cost his Troup Tigers 15 yards, and they got the momentum rolling. Things are happening. They just come off a first down. First play on the first down, he gets a kick in the face. Shouldn't be done that way. So he's got to really think about what he's doing as a senior leader. But anyway, enough of that. Hey, I want to say the Troup High Touchdown Club's also selling dollar raffle tickets for a Orca cooler. Forget Yeti. Yeti's something in the past. You need a Orca cooler. Pick them up from any Touchdown Club member for $1 a ticket. We'll be selling them all through next week. We're going to have a drawing at next Friday night's football game at Callaway Stadium.
All right, so the Tigers back up to the 19-yard line. It'll be second and forever from there. Got to get all the way to the 50 just about to pick up a first down.
That's right.
So Shealy, go back to the shotgun set. He'll take the snap, go to the left side. Just going to run it straight up the field to the 20, up the field to the 30, still on his feet. Gets to the original line of scrimmage at the 40, where he's knocked out of bounds at the 42.
Nice job by Shealy trying to redeem himself for that 15-yard personal foul. Looks like we've got a Harris County Tiger down on the field, so going to be an injury timeout on the field. And that previous announcement for the Orca tickets were brought to you by my producer off-site, Bronwyn Brown.
They take that. They're going to take a timeout to take a look at them. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers trailing right now 35-6 right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. 5:45 left to go in the third. 35-6 your score. The young man walked off the field under his own power, so that's good. Always good to see. Tigers will break the huddle from the far side of the field. Back at the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from there. Actually, he's about 3 yards ahead, so 3rd and 7 from there.
Ball's resting on the 42. 5:46 remaining in the third quarter. 35-6. Harris over Troup.
Here come the Tigers. Trips to this near side. Quarterback Shealy takes the snap. Quickly throws the ball out to the flats. Complete, and we get the first down. Down the sideline, going to step out of bounds, but he picks up the first down across the 50.
Nice catch and run by number 18 senior wideout Tremaine Tolman. Again, good hands. Shealy throws it out about 6 yards. Tolman turns around and takes care of the rest. Ball across the 50-yard line to the Harris 49 as the Tigers, again, offensively on the move.
You know, Tony, this does at least feel better to see the Tigers moving the ball. Shealy once again backs up, got a guy in his face, going to step up in the pocket, gets across the 50. First down at the 40, cuts left at the 30, down to the 25-20, still on his feet to the 15, down at the 10-yard line.
Good job by Tremaine Tolman, Tony, right there in front of you as he turns around and stalk blocks. He sees that he's on a hitch. I see you, baby. He's on a hitch and go, and it wasn't there. The protection broke down real quick. Shealy decided to take it up the middle. He takes it 58 yards inside the 10-yard line down to the 6, maybe 7, and good blocking downfield by Tolbert. When he sees he couldn't catch it, he's going to block for him.
First and goal for the Tigers. Backs up, going to hand the ball off in the line. Wow, we're hit hard there, but get down to the 5-yard line for that Troup offense.
Big Hudson Newton kind of holding up his hands. I think he was thinking the 5-yard was a goal line, but he's going to huddle him up, and I got to hear somebody. He may have been hollering, because I heard him holler. So that's what he was falling for. We've got a player down. It looks like Mess Bonner. Let me get my binoculars on. Compliments of Jack Mormon.
He was hit hard as he hit the line screw. I got you, Greg.
Can you hear me up there on that long run that time by Shealy? Number 55, the center. I believe you mentioned that's Hudson Newton.
Yep.
He took out 2 guys. He took out his nose tackle, and he made and then he left him and went to the middle linebacker. Really did a good job by that young man from the center position on that play.
Injury report. I see Mess Bonner limping off. It looks like he's trying to walk. I don't know if it's a cramp. It looks like it's a cramp, guys. So get him over there and get that thing stretched out. Tony, maybe you can kind of, as you ease down that way, find out what it is.
Luke's a nurse. I mean, he can get down there and take care of him.
I got you.
Here come the Tigers. There's a snap. Hand the ball off to the tailback. Cutting inside. Smart move. Touchdown, Tigers.
Cameron Russell following his blocking off the right side. Twists and turns up the middle behind Hudson Newton, Jorge Benitez, Brandon Barrington, and Big Gabe down along with freshman Cole Pike. As looks like Hudson Newton's getting up off the ground with a little hurt arm. He lays back down, and he's being a senior center. We're going to have to have medical attention on him. But Tigers, at any rate, score a touchdown. And you know what, guys? We even spelled it right this time.
We spelled Troup right on the far side. That's good.
So with 4:41 left in the third quarter play, 35-12, and got an injury timeout as your senior center, Hudson Newton, gets up, walks away, and something is just really bothering him. He kind of crashes back down to the ground. It looks like it's in his arm, shoulder area, guys.
They're going to take a look at him. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station while they take care of him. Tigers add 6 to the board, 35-12, right here on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back as the Tigers are going to put one more on the board. So 35-13 is your score, 4:41 left to go in the third quarter. Ball game's not over yet, folks, so please continue to stay with us. And Tony and Greg like the way the Tigers resilient, had a couple of big penalties, didn't let that stop us, got back down the field, and we're going to get the touchdown.
That's what I've been wanting to see all night. We know we've been moving the ball up and down the field. We certainly hadn't been moving up and down the field like Harris County has, but we've been moving the ball up, and finally we hit pay dirt. And if I want you guys to remember now, this series started, we were back on the 7-yard line, and I said we got to go 97 yards. Well, we did that, so good job of the Tigers. And it was
493.
I want to compliment, you're right, 93 yards. I want to compliment Brantley Robertson there, the sophomore punter, and we kind of moving him back to linebacker out here. I like Brantley's way he plays linebacker. He was a place kick holder that time, handled it well. And Michael Young, place kicker, put it right up through the uprights. Speaking of Michael Young, he's lined up for the kickoff.
Ready to kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. 4:41 left to go in the third. He steps up, kicks up. Nice kick. Long drive. Hit. Take it down at the 4-yard line up to the 10. He's coming back to this near side. Gets to the corner at the 20. Trips up and gets down at the 25-yard line.
I have to say I was keying on number 35 on the kickoff. I've been watching that kid up and down the kickoff. We've kicked off about 3 times and kind of impressed with him. I'm trying to what's his name? Oh, that's right, Scott Hicks, and kind of like the way he hustles up and down the field. So kudos for him.
Just like at Mud Creek Graphics, no nepotism whatsoever.
No, and hustle all the way. There's a flag on the field. That's correct. Dre flag, number 34, outside linebacker. He's looking to coming in on the tight side on the defensive lineman.
They go to the right side. It's going to be Blackman, their really strong tailback who's going to get a first down across the 35 down to the 37-yard line. You know, Tony, he is so hard to bring down, just a wall of guys ahead of him as well.
Well, he's fresh, and he's got thick legs, and he's really hard to break down. He's hard to arm tackle. Got a little injury report on Mess Bonner. Mess seems to have a little problem with his left calf. Seems to be a cramp. He can't seem to shake it. I'll try to find out the report on Hudson Newton over here in just a moment.
Thanks, Tony. Here comes Harris County back to the line of scrimmage. They're very tight in the way they set up their formation. Wing to this near side, hands the ball off to the tailback. He's hit and driven down. Maybe not even – I don't even think he got a yard on that one, Greg.
Good job by the Troup Tiger defensive line, particularly number 56, Cole Pike. And again, I mentioned Cole Pike before. He was on the offensive line of scrimmage. Now they got him on defense. And as a freshman, I have to go along with Scott, my son. He says, Dad, you need to see Cole Pike. He's a beast for a ninth grader. And I said, well, where'd he come from? Let's get him in the game. And I'm impressed with the ninth grader tonight, Cole Pike.
Harris back to the line of scrimmage. Double wing set. Puts a man in motion from the far side. Turns, hands the ball off on a trap play right up the middle. Going to pick up the first down and more near the 50-yard line.
Good job by Macente Stafford making a play. Unfortunately, from his corner position, he had to make it about 8 yards deep, and along with Cole Pike and Jeremy Sanders. And you just don't want to be making plays 8 yards deep in the backfield.
Clock continues to tick. 3:27 left to go in the third. 35-13. Tigers have scored in the first quarter and the third quarter tonight. Harris County has scored in each of the quarters. They break the huddle. Back to the double wing set. Man split wide to the right. Put a man in motion. That's Blackman. Going to hand the ball off to the big old fullback. My goodness gracious, he's a large individual. He gets about 6 yards up the field. Brings up second down and 4.
Dre Flagg on the play as he, from his left outside linebacker position, he and Darryl Crawl teamed up to bring that big bull down. And I tell you what, it's kind of like in the rodeo, boys. You got to rope that bull, and that's what he was doing because he is one big fella. And he's coming off the field now, big number 27. Because
I thought it was two guys coming off the field.
I'm telling you, number 2 and number 7, I believe. But Tony, I know you're down there on the sidelines. That cat's big.
Yeah.
Harris County on the handoff.
Handoff to the left side this time, right down the hash. Short of the first down, brings up a third down and 2 from the 45-yard line.
Steven?
Hey guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Got a quick report on Hudson Newton. He's got a little right arm problem just below the elbow. He said he just took a helmet to the arm, and it's just a little numb on him right now.
Kind of a little stinger there that he's going to be faced with.
Previous tackle made by 58 Stephen Johnson along with 23 Macente Stafford.
That big kid we were just talking about, 280 pounds, 6 foot. Fanning is his last name. He's a freshman, guys. Quarterback goes under center, turns, hands the ball off. Going to hit him and bring him down for a loss. And a great play there. He's going to bring up third down for Harris County.
You know, it looks like Eli Patrick there from his right outside linebacker position steps up and really takes it to the house. So first time I've called Eli Patrick's name tonight. So good job by the Troup Tigers. That'll bring up 4th down and 4. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this may be the first or certainly the second punt, but it may even be the first punt of the game for Harris County.
We've had 2 punts. This is the first one for actually, Troup has punted once. This is the first one for Harris County. In fact, they're not sure how to line up. Here we go.
Ken Truitt back deep. He'll stand on the 22-yard line.
Here's the snap. Steps up. Gets the ball off. The kicker's going to try to act out. They rough the kicker play there. We're going to go down at the 19-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Troup Tiger fans. Jonathan Moose Matt from King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are so proud to hear what the Troup Tigers are doing each and every week. We know these young men are working hard, and we just want everyone over there in Troup County to know that you have friends in Valley, Alabama that are behind the Troup Tigers 100%. So, guys, continue to work hard. Let's take care of business tonight. Let's just do what we have to do to continue on that road to making the playoffs this year. So go Troup Tigers from everyone at King Chevrolet Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Shealy on a keeper. Goes to the right side that comes back left. And, Tony, they had him wrapped up pretty well on that play.
Pretty good, guys. If I
tried to bring him down there, he had that big run in the last series that we had. He backs up to pass this time, looks, throws across the middle, complete to the 25. That'll be short of the first down, but it does bring up a 3rd down and 3 for us.
Nice job by Tremaine Tolbert and Jack Schweitzer in the same area. Tolbert grabs it. Jack Schweitzer turns and makes a great block on the corner by clearing him out and allowing Tolbert to get it a little closer to that marker. 3rd down and a long 2 for the Tigers. Talking about a gamer now, Tony. Hudson Newton's back in there at center. Now I understand what the bell tolls for. It's evidently every time the opponent's on 3rd down, the bell is tolling for the defense.
That's not for who the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter. 35-13 is your score. Harris County leading this one. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Kia.
Hi, friends. Just Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month, we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Kia of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
Where we're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, tag, and title.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls on the far sideline. Fresh 12 minutes left to go. 35-13 your score. Harris County leading Troup High School with the ball. 3rd and 2 for the Troup High School Tigers, trying to mount another drive. Let's put some more points on the board. Twins to this near side. Sheely will take the snap, and we're going to be offsides.
Yeah, it'll be a motion there on the left tackle. I want to say that might be Gabe Dowden kind of flinched his rear up, and so they're going to back the Tigers up 5. So instead of 3rd and 2, now it's going to be 3rd and 7. And, really that's the kind of mental mistakes we were discussing at halftime and discussing off the air that, we first half was a little bit of motion, a little bit of illegal procedure, a little bit of encroachment. But in crucial times, we just can't have these. At any time, but particularly in crucial times like this.
3rd and a little bit longer now. Sheely back to pass, turns, throws it. Did he catch it? They're going to say incomplete. The intended target was Tolbert.
Schweitzer down on the little 3-yard down and out. Tolbert on the 8-yard down and out. And just a little bit out of Tolbert's reach. He had to dive for it on the sidelines. Not quite there. And even if he had caught it, it would have been respectful, but it's still been wound up 4th and 1. As it turns out, it'll be 4th down and 7. So Michael Young doing the punting duties tonight as the punting team comes on. Ball's on the 22. Michael Young will stand on his 9 to receive the snap from Hudson Newton.
Takes his time. There's a snap. Good snap. Steps up. No rush. Gets the kickoff high. Not quite as deep as before. Fair catch called for at the 38-yard line. That's where Harris County will have it 1st and 10. With 11:46 left to go. 35-13 is your score. Tony, you're over there on the far side. The band's playing a little bit. Are the guys, are they down? Are they wanting to get something going on? How's the reaction of the young guys over there?
Guys, I hope you can hear me. My battery's sure a little low,
yep,
but
I got you.
The enthusiasm is good. They're still pulling for each other, cheering each other on. They had some momentum going, as Greg said. That was a big 5-yard penalty right there. Took them out of 3rd down and 2. But, they haven't quit. They're still excited. They're still on their feet. Again, Bonner is still cramping up over here on his left leg. I hope he'll be able to get that taken care of. And good to see Hudson Newton back in the ballgame. I asked the trainer. She said we would not have to shoot him since he could be right back in the game.
Hey, good job by Dre Flagg that time. He and Austin Carter and Tate Davison on the tackle. Dre, we kind of watched him the last few series. He's talking about his technique. I just want to see his vision and see his footwork. And, see, he's been held right there. So
Harris County going to pick up some yardage. First down across the 50, down to the 43-yard line.
That'll be about a 16-yard gain for their big Jarrett kid, tailback for Harris County. He picks up 16. It'll be a first down inside Tiger territory down to the 43-yard line.
Here they come once again. Step back, hand the ball off to the tailback on a little, to the wing back, but it's going to be whistled dead. It's going to be encroachment against the Tigers. So that'll give them 5 more. So 1st and 5. These guys look like they're running downhill sometimes. We don't need to give them any extra.
No. We're trying to get a little edge, a little advantage. The Tigers trying to potentially play a little aggressive, but it's one thing to play a little aggressive. It's another thing to encroach a lot. So we'll have encroachment and illegal procedure offsetting. So they're going to mark off 5 against the Tigers, and then they're going to mark back off 5 against the Tigers. So that should be back in the original spot.
Tigers and Tigers. Oh, my. So clap it on both sides, and then, oh, no, on both sides.
So I don't think we've marked it off against the Tigers yet, so he's asking them to back up. Back up, boys.
Give me a second.
We've got to add up 5, and then we've got to subtract 5 and make sure we're good before we mark it off. It's kind of like, measure twice, cut once.
The officials are conferring over there on the far side of the field, the far hash. Now the head ref steps over, gives some information to his other official. They maybe talk about where they're going to go eat after the ball game.
Well, actually, he's told him, look, Harris County is complaining about Troup High Tigers number 100. Please keep your eye on him.
All right, so that we have it's just the encroachment against the Tigers. It's not offsetting, so it's just going to be the 5 yards for Harris County. So Harris County will now have the ball 1st and 5. They'll be from the 38. And here they come. Wing to the left side. 2 backs in the backfield. The quarterback turns, hands the ball off, and it's going to be whistled dead. Flag on the far side. Didn't see which way he was pointing. We lined up in the neutral zone one more time, so they're going to get a whole first down off of these 2 plays.
During that first game, I don't think it was this crew. Go back to the Callaway, Tony, if you remember the Callaway LaGrange versus or the Callaway LaGrange
Flag
game.
Fest, as they like to call it.
Yeah, wow. They were another coat of paint, and, I can't believe they would be helmet to helmet, and they called all kind of things, but encroachment wasn't one of them. And now you can't as long as your air, your breath goes across the line, you're going to get a flag on you. So first down, the easy way for Harris County.
Clock ticks down, 10:56 left to go. 35-13 in favor of Harris County. Man in motion to the far side. Quarterback quickly turns, hands the ball to the tailback. He's tackled at the 30. He'll fall forward to the 29. Short of the first down. Second down for him.
Good job from middle linebacker Austin Carter as he reads the play real well, dives in there, makes the tackle. He does tackle him. He actually hits his feet on about the 32, maybe the 33, and the Harris County kid is 6 foot, so he falls forward to the 30. So you're right. Without running, he picks up 3 yards in essence because just the way his momentum carried him. It'll be second down and 7 as the ball rests on the 30-yard line.
Back under center. Goes the quarterback, has the man in motion coming, fakes the toss. The little tailback's going to cut inside, get maybe a yard to the 29-yard line. Good job by the defense that time. Brings up third down.
A few glimmers of hope, glistens of hope. And as the Tigers, occasionally we'll tighten up and swarm and kind of things what we want to see. And, hopefully, they'll take from this film that even though they're down 35-13, there's some hope there that they can build upon. But the biggest challenge I think they've got, correcting some things on offense. Now one of the bigger challenges they've got is perhaps correct some things on defense.
Head off to the wing back coming from the far side. He's going to get to the corner, pick up the first down. That's Blackman. He just carries 3 or 4 Tigers all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I see he left about 5 or 6 Tigers in his wake as he not only faked them off, but he was also they were trying to arm tackle and not really putting hats on them. And I don't know if their legs are just so tired because the defense have been on the field a lot more. Yeah, and that's been the story the first 3 ball games. The defense, you'd think they'd be in shape now. They've been on the field so long, So we'll see the Harris County Tigers knocking on the door again. 9:23 left in this ball game, 35-13. Harris up on Troup. Harris about to score again.
Sits back, hands the ball to the tailback, follows inside just to try to go to the corner. He's hit and brought back. They'll mark him down at the 4, so it'll be 2nd and goal from there.
Good job on Albert Davison along with Austin Carter and Darryl Craw, just not letting them come in. So good job. And I said Albert Davison, Albert Harrison, 9th grader. I've called his name a lot. And I got you. Our producer, Nakovia.
She's got that camera.
She's all on it, I'm telling you.
Watching the HD.
Big eye, don't lie.
Double wing set. They turn around, hand the ball to the wing from the far side. Fighting, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He's brought down there right at the 5, so he'll lose yardage. So 3rd down now and goal for Harris County.
Hey, Tay Davison out there on his corner position, he grabbed him. Now, granted, it was an arm tackle, but he wasn't letting him go. He grabbed that jersey until a couple other Tigers got in there, namely Austin Carter and Dre Flagg, along with Ethan Short, was able to pull him down. So now we're looking at 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line. So, again, 2 good, crucial defensive plays. Yet another one on tap for the Tigers.
Back to the line of scrimmage goes Harris County. 3rd and goal. And a timeout called on the field. Harris County is going to take a timeout. They'll remind you that the timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff. Reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to not text and drive. Tigers trailing the Harris County Tigers by a score of 35-13 right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers!
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Guys, we're in timeout. We're looking at only 7:54. And how big would it be for these young guys to hold Harris County out of the end zone right now?
Hey, we keep them out of the end zone. That's huge emotional lift right there. Mm-hmm. 13 points. We've scored 35 of them. They've had a couple of huge runs, a couple of long drives, and had a kickoff return back.
Yep.
So really 3 long, quick hitters. You take those off the board, and it's a little bit more respectable. But, yeah, big play, huge momentum, and really a win, if you will, defensively if the Tigers can hold them out of the end zone.
So here comes Harris County. Got a little wind picking up. Quarterback going to back up the pass, throw it, and there's no one to throw it to. It's going to fall incomplete.
Ken Truitt came off his corner position on a corner blitz. The quarterback turned, and Truitt was in his way and totally messed that play up, all in his face. Quarterback did get the pass off, but it was a ill-advised pass as the Tigers could have intercepted that and taken it all the way back.
So a nice play getting into the face of the quarterback lot. So 4th down now for Harris County, 4th and goal from the 5. They're going to attempt a field goal now. And their field goal has been perfect. Their kicker has been perfect tonight so far. Let's see what happens. Snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is good. They tack on 3 more with 7:48 left to go. So it'll be 38-13. We'll take a break right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, football fans, Rob and Joel Upchurch from Remax Results wants to say thank you to you. Yeah, you, because you said things like call Rob or call Joel if you need that house sold. Why? Well, we'd like to think you said that because you know they think about selling houses every day. So when you list your house with Rob or Joel Upchurch, you know your property will be in front of potential buyers 24 hours a day. So call Joel or Rob Upchurch and enjoy the game. And one more thing, go Tigers!
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
So Harris County adds 3 more on the board, 38-13 your score, 7:48 left to go. A little bit of a Pyrrhic victory for the Tigers as they keep them out of the end zone.
Well, again, Harris County, we've struggled defensively, and that's that's an understatement. So we'll take that moral victory. Just keeping them out of the end zone is big for the Tigers. So once again, Dexter Shealy along with Cameron Russell will be deep for you Tigers, and it sure would be nice for us to get a quick 6. I mean, I feel like we know we can move it on offense. I'd love to see a nice return. It don't have to be 6, but it could be 60 or 70 yards. Really nice. I'd like to see the defensive receiving team pick it up. Nice play here. Tigers, Albert Harrison, number 29. Good hands as a freshman bounces off. I was wrong. It was Dre Flagg. So good job by Dre Flagg. Good hands. I'll have to reward him tonight. I won't make him clean up his room. Good job, Dre Flagg.
35-13 your score, 7:45. Tigers get the ball again, this time from the 35-yard line. They'll huddle up on the sideline, get their call from their coaches right there. They'll break the huddle and make their way right to the line of scrimmage.
Stranger things have happened. 7:45. We've talked. I know you're looking at me, Jack, but hey, I'd like to see a couple touchdowns put on the board. Hey.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah,
the math is hurting me. That's the only problem.
I understand. Well, it's just new math I'm thinking about.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. And it's going to be Shealy. He's going to call his own number, cuts back in the middle of the field, 40, over to the 45-yard line. Looks like enough for a first down.
He'll gallop to the left side of the offensive line, turn it upfield as we've got a Harris County Tiger slow to get up. He's going to limp, probably going to come off the field. But Shealy turns around and cuts it upfield behind that big offensive line. Gabe Dowden and Jorge Benitez on the left side there. Picks up 11, maybe 12 yards. It'll be out to the 46-yard line.
Shealy, once again, from the shotgun set, takes it. Hands the ball off to his tailback going around the right side. He's going to go out of bounds. Kind of a late hit. Let's see if they call it.
Yeah, I saw something kicking across the ground. I'm really surprised that a flag wasn't thrown on that one. You're right, Jack. As Mess Bonner stepping out of bounds, he kind of hit a brick wall. But that's fine. Mess is able to pick up 4 yards up to the 50-yard line. And I don't know, the white hat's coming this way. There may be a flag on the field. We just didn't see it.
Tony, you see anything over there?
Okay, chop block.
All right.
Well, that'll work.
So it's actually going to go against the Tigers. Troup High School version. They'll back us up.
You guys woke me up again. I had to make sure my batteries were on again. But, yeah, you're exactly right. The flag was hidden on the other side of the field. I believe it was a chop block.
So Coach Glisson's out here kind of debating his case. It's like, really, guys? So my kid gets accosted on the out of bounds, and you're going to throw a chop block penalty on the other side of the field, about 25 yards away from the play. But that's fine. The Tigers will get penalized. They'll be penalized 10 yards back to the 37-yard line. First down and 18.
Miss Bonner will be in the backfield with Shealy. Shealy steps up. Got twins to this near side, twins to the top side. He'll roll Bonner over to his right now. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, looking. He's going to have to, he's going to throw it downfield, and looks like it's going to be.
Well, they're going to call that a reception. What a nice thread the needle pass by Shealy, being chased out of bounds. Threaded the needle to Chance Hill out there, all the way up to the 48-yard line of the Tigers, of the Harris County Tigers. That'll be second down and more respectable, about second down and 5 for Troup.
Tigers on that right hash mark, working their way down the field. They jump off sides, and they're going to give us 5. It's like Dexter called that himself.
Good job. Good encroachment call. Gabe Dowd did flinch a little bit. Twice he's flinched. Twice they've encroached. So good job, Gabe. One of the things you do want to work on is that mental focus on that offensive line, because one thing that I know as an offensive lineman that you don't know, Jack, as a defensive lineman, and you'll never know the count. I do. You don't. I shouldn't flinch. That's some of the little things that you pick up on that you need to work on.
You should have that natural advantage right there. You're right. Shealy takes it, hands it off to Bonner. Bonner follows his blockers on the right side. They're going to make the initial hit back at the 45. He gets across the 40 down to the 37.
Nice little jet sweep there as he hands it off to the motion guy, Bonner. Bonner's off his left side behind Jorge Benitez and Gabe Dowden. He picks up 5.5 yards. Call it second and 4.5.
Low snap, but Shealy's going to take it. It's a pure run for him. They're going to bring him down. He did a good job of following his block, so they kind of pushed through it. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 4.
one of the things that they did is Sheely made his plant and cut inside. Good read by Sheely. Good vision. But when he cuts it up, Phil, you're right, Harris County cornerback grabs him on his ankle, and he kind of just stops. It's kind of one of those, he's got his legs stretched out, can't go any further, so it'll be no gain, 3rd and 5.
Sheely takes a snap, quickly throws, complete. All he's got to do is fall back behind him and think he's got the first down.
Nice job by Travis Johnson from his real tight end position as he steps up about 6 yards, turns around, timing play. When he turns around, bam, the ball's there at him. He turns around, spins for 2 more yards. First down. Again, Tigers are moving the ball. And again, if there's anything positive we can take away from tonight, offensively, we've corrected a lot of things.
I think the move of Sheely, the quarterback, has been very important. He backs up to pass, throws it just outside the reach of his intended receiver.
Looks like Travis Johnson from his tight end position stalks down about 7 yards, cuts it on a 90, and he had to lay out for it, just out of his reach. Again, one thing about Sheely, he's got a rifle on him, whether he's throwing it 80 yards or 8 yards. So you better be ready to catch that pistol. As the clock is stopped now with 4:56 in this contest, Tigers again driving as they've done fairly impressively all night. Doesn't have the points to show it. Only 13 on the board, but trying to put up another 7, guys.
Takes the snap, backs the pass, swings it out to Cameron Russell. Russell up the field, tries to get to the 30. They're going to back him up at the 32-yard line. He'll lose some yardage back to the original line of scrimmage.
Try to go to the wide side of the field, and you kind of hoping that something would take positive effect out there, Jack, but just didn't happen. Trying to stretch, Harris County did a good job at stringing it all the way out to the sidelines. So we'll talk to really no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10. The ball's resting on the 32-yard line.
4:24 left to go. Sheely talking to his offense, moving some guys around. Takes a snap, backs up the pass, looking, steps up, a little draw play for him. Nice move, breaks a couple ankles there to the 20, 15, down to the 10. And he's hit hard down there, but a nice play by the quarterback, Dexter Sheely.
Good vision, Tony and Jack, as Dexter Sheely backs up, sees real quickly, and it'll be, looks like holding called on the Tigers. So that'll come back. You hate to see that, but again, good vision by Dexter Sheely as he drops back, sees that there's nothing there, really jukes about 3 players, takes it down 25 yards, gets hit good, but really it's because he's off balance and sits down on the 10-yard line. That play will come back. The holding spot is spotted on the 48, 49-yard line, so that'll take it back 10 yards. That'll move it all the way back into, looks like about the 44-yard line of the Troup Tigers. So huge 65-yard swing right there, guys. It's actually out to the 47. So, call it still a 60-yard swing play, guys, where, we had it on the 10-yard line. Now we're all the way back out to the 45.
Yep. Clock continues to tick. 4 minutes left. 38-13 your score. Harris County leading the Troup High School Tigers. Trips to the top side. 3rd down and forever. There's the snap. Plays whistle dead before it gets off. Let's see what they call here. If it's encroachment or offsides, I won't be surprised.
Well, we've got the Troup High coaches coming out on the field.
Maybe
they call a timeout.
A timeout's taken. We'll take one as well. This timeout's brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff. Remind you to take time out to remind your kids not to text and drive. 38-13 in favor of Harris County right here on Eagle Sports.
Don't you buy no ugly shirt now. Mm-hmm.
That's right. To get a good-looking shirt just got a lot easier at Mud Creek Graphics because the creek has risen to downtown LaGrange across from Ideal Cleaners. Mud Creek Graphics' new location is perfect for you to come in and pick out your good-looking shirt and have whatever you want printed on it. So go with the flow and come visit us at Mud Creek Graphics, 211 Greenville Street in LaGrange, right behind CVS. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Mud Creek Graphics.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. 3:53 left to go in this contest. 38-13 in favor of Harris County.
Hey, I want to say we appreciate all the support at Mud Creek Graphics. We're a proud sponsor of Troup High football and have been for years. We're going to continue to be for years. But one of the things, we will not print just anything on a shirt. I got to correct that commercial because, I do have my limit. So
how about just about anything?
Just about about anything. There you go.
That sounds better.
We'll try to accommodate you, but yeah. So Tigers 3rd down and 30 with 3:53 remaining in this ball game. So big task here trying to get us the first down, guys.
So here we go. Back up to pass. Shealy airs it out down the middle of the field. Caught. Field up to the 30. He's short of the first down, but great job of getting some big yardage down the middle of the field by the Tigers.
Jack Schweitzer on a seam route right down the middle. He's been quiet all night long. Corners kind of let him go when he's in the free safety kind of went over to a cover 2, left him all alone 20 yards down the field, tripped him up after a catch. Just couldn't quite get there. 4th down and 6 for the Tigers.
Snap to Shealy. Shealy backs to pass. Looking. Throw it again over the middle. Oh, man, just in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Falls incomplete.
Well, what that is, trying to go back to Schweitzer, normally glue for his hands, but when you got that big 6'4" free safety coming at you and you got alligator arms, you're scared you're going to get hit. And, hey, you know what? That's human. You got to work on those kind of things. And I bet you Schweitzer, she's slapping his hands coming back thinking, man, I could have had that one. But, again, valiant effort by the Tigers on that possession there, trying to overcome some penalties.
Those couple of plays were better than a punt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Harris will take over on their own 29-yard line with 3:18 remaining in this ball game. Is Harris up 38, Troup 13. A battle of the Tigers tonight, and it's been one-sided for the home team.
Hand off to the big fullback. He's going to fight his way. Still on his feet. Takes about 3 guys to bring him down. He gets to the 32-yard line. Gain to about 3. Bring up 2nd down.
Actually, Jack, I'm looking at one. About 6 Tigers getting off the field, and that boy is about to bring down that big fullback for Harris County. He's, I know from up here, Tony, he's got to be at least 6'4", 280 pounds. I'm sure he's not quite that big, but he looks that big.
Yeah, he's pretty thick, Greg. He's hard to bring down. Did you say he was a freshman?
Yes.
Hello.
According to the roster, he is just a freshman.
I want to know what Mama's been feeding him.
There's that play is whistled dead. I think that's going to be against Harris County. Yep, they'll back them up 5.
So we'll take it. I would love a good turnover, guys. Kind of end the game on some kind of positive note. You know, I feel like we've done good. Okay, I'm not going to say good. Maybe not even semi-good, but we've done okay on offense. Seen some mistakes being corrected over the last couple weeks, but it'd be nice to kind of have a turnover right now and kind of uplift this defense of all they've had to go through the last few weeks.
Backs up, hands the ball up to the tailback, number 10. He's brought down quickly, short of even the line of scrimmage, so that brings up 3rd down.
Vicente Stafford from his corner blitz position. He was on a blitz, came into the backfield, read it nicely, and actually tackled him for a yard loss, so 3rd down and caught it 11.
Harris County taking their time in the huddle. Clock ticks down, 2:10 left to go in this contest. 38-13, your score, Harris County leading.
I want to remind you guys, join us tomorrow morning live on Eagle Sports here, Eagle 102.3 and 96.9, live from the Kia showroom on the Lafayette Parkway. 9 o'clock, I'll be your host along with head coach Tanner Glisson. We'll be reviewing tonight's ball game.
Here they go. Quarterback going to keep it. Roll out. Going to dodge one, go out of bounds. Actually, stays inbounds at the 30. But really back up the line of scrimmage is all he gets. So starting to slow down their offense a little bit. They'll have to punt the ball again for the 2nd time.
Hey, guess whose name I'm about to mention? He's a 9th grader. And, yes, Albert Harrison, once again on the play. I'm telling you guys, if I keep hearing this and keep seeing what I'm seeing, the next 3.5 years you're going to hear a lot of that freshman as he moves through his high school career because he's really got a nose for the football.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
So they're going to stretch it out as long as they can, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Harris County just kind of hanging out, taking their time. Dexter Shealy, the quarterback, also the punt returner, standing on the 35-yard line as the clock ticks below 1:05. Harris will probably even take a penalty, back him up a little bit. This will be good, Tony and Jack, if we could see a positive return.
Timeout called by Harris County. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. This timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to say no to drugs. It's 38-13 with 52 seconds left to go right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents, They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. They're going to punt the ball away. There's a snap. Good snap. Steps up. Gets it off. Going to hit down at the 40-yard line. Take a Tiger bounce to nowhere. Actually, I guess for either Tiger because it's just kind of right there in the middle of the field. So the Troup High School Tigers will have the ball at the 41. They'll have only 38 seconds left to go to do something with it. 38-13 is your score. They roll out onto the field. They'll set up the down markers. And we'll see what we can do with this 38 seconds here.
It'll be interesting to see if they just run a base or if they're going to try to, go a couple of deep balls here with 38 seconds. But, again, it'd be nice to get a couple of first downs, average of 6 seconds a play. So there's about five or six plays that the Tigers can run.
There's a snap. Shiley backs up to pass. Airs it out down the field. He has a receiver there. They both go up. Nobody comes down with it. No flags. They'll stop the clock with 32 seconds left to go.
Looks like Chance Hill. We talked about an average of 6 seconds. 6 seconds ran off the clock there. Chance Hill's on a go route. And, one of the things that we mentioned briefly during the ride down, as we mentioned during pregame, Coach G is just concerned that we just don't have that separation speed. We don't have a receiver. We got a lot of good hands, but nobody with that just 4.4 speed, 4.3 speed that'll get away from that corner.
Back to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. Shealy with a man to his left. He'll take the snap, back up to pass. Has a man in his face, has to roll back. Throws down the middle of the field, almost intercepted, batted down, and that'll fall incomplete. 25 seconds left to go in this contest.
He had to scramble a little bit to get out of the pocket. Of course, Harris County is sitting back with their linebackers, but they're four linemen. Normally you'd be in a three-point stance where they're all standing up because they're pinning their ears back, having a little fun, see if they can create a sack. And of course, our Tigers are trying to see if we can create a little bit of touchdown. So 25 seconds left, and we're yet another play. So 3rd and 10.
Shiley takes the snap, hands the ball off in the line, gets up to the 50. He'll be short of the first down, brings up 4th.
But he'll pick up 9 yards, and so won't quite stop the clock as it still run. If we're able to run another play, it'll be the last play of the ball game.
That might do it. 9-8. Clock ticks down. I don't think we're going to run another play right now.
No, the officials don't want to run a play because they're taking their sweet time. That'll be it for the Tigers.
That's my ball, and we're not going to let you play with it. 38-13, the Troup High School Tigers fall to the Harris County Tigers. We're going to step away for a few moments, let you hear some of our fine sponsors, and we'll talk about this ball game. Look ahead to next week. And let you also know about the Saturday morning quarterback show tomorrow. But the Tigers have fallen to Harris County by a score of 38-13 right here on Eagle Sports.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson. Because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
If you're looking for a cake for a birthday, wedding, or any corporate event, stop by Cakes by Debbie on the square in LaGrange. She has them for you. Also, she has bakery items such as great sweets. Also, casseroles, ready to cook, prepared daily. Debbie would also like to wish Cupcake the best of luck in the 2015 season. Cakes by Debbie on the square in LaGrange.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers have fallen by a score of 38-13 to the Harris County Tigers. And guys, it was a game that began with a lot of promise as the Tigers were able to take the ball down, put 6 on the board. They missed the extra point with a bad snap. But then it was Harris County running the ball all the way back from the 1-yard line, a 99-yard kickoff return that really kind of set us on a negative slope as the rest of the ball game continued.
You're right, Jack. It just, from there, we opened it up. We received the ball. We did okay with the opening possession. We came all the way down, scored a touchdown. Just like you said, didn't get the extra point. And then all of a sudden, bam, all the way, take it to the house on a kickoff return, and kind of takes the wind out of you, and all of a sudden they're going up 7-6. And, after that, again, we saw bright spots with the offense, but just nothing that just really, commanded anything on defense. And I think that's been our shortcoming all night.
I agree with that. Tony, you're over on the far side as the guys are there at the middle of the field talking to coach and kind of settling things. And it was a game that I think we got a lot of positives we could take away from in this ball game.
Well, that's one of the things we want to ask Coach Glisson is after he gets through with his kids. And, what have you learned about your team in 3 weeks, Coach? What have you been able to figure out? And, some positive things, as he said at halftime. We did some good things. We moved the ball pretty well. Again, it was that physical mismatch, and it took its toll in the third and fourth quarter, as evidenced by how much time the defense stayed on the field. So we'll get his thoughts here in just a few minutes as soon as he gets through with his post-game talk to his kids.
Let's go ahead and take some time this next spot break back to the station. We come back, hopefully let me try that again.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? You can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready, or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
If you're looking for a cake for a birthday, wedding, or any corporate event, stop by Cakes by Debbie on the square in LaGrange. She has them for you. Also, she has bakery items such as great sweets. Also, casseroles, ready to cook, prepared daily. Debbie would also like to wish Cupcake the best of luck in the 2015 season. Cakes by Debbie on the square in LaGrange.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers have fallen by a score of 38-13. They're down the field to Tony, and Tony, looks like guys have kind of left you. Yeah, y'all are kind of the last ones down there, just about.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty quick exit, but they're hustling to the boat. Yeah, he's standing right there, big. He's one of the players from Harris County was looking for Coach Glisson, but yeah, they're headed to their bus. We got a chance to talk to. There's some long faces, but they'll learn from it, and it was as Greg said, it wasn't a good night. It was okay. You can see some positive things, but again, it's a long uphill battle, and it doesn't get any easier next week. Carver comes to town next Friday night. We know what kind of athletes they bring.
Well, it is going to be tough as Carver Columbus, as you mentioned, comes to Callaway Stadium next week on the 18th. That's, of course, a Friday night, 7:30 start. The 7 o'clock will be our pregame on 96.9 and 1240. Looking ahead, Callaway after that, and then we jump into our region schedule. Woodward Academy, Sandy Creek, Carrollton, Fayette County, and Whitewater, kind of a murderer's row laid ahead of us. So it does not get any easier for the Troup High School Tigers.
Welcome to the SEC West again.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Looks like we've got the Harris County newspaper that's put out once a month. They really need something to write about, so they're interviewing Coach Glisson for about 20 minutes. So as he walks toward Tony, hopefully, Tony, we can get some knowledge about the game, a little comment.
Just a quick one.
I may see if Coach wants me to interview his kids. Give him a break right here. Coach.
Kind of lost him there. See if Tony can step away from the coach. He's blocking our signal. There we go.
This week, and we tried to get better ourselves. We didn't focus as much on Harris County as we did ourselves. We were just trying to say, can we get better as a football team? I think we did. We grab a lead there on a really good offensive series that we worked on all week, and we have a lead for about 30 seconds this year.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's deflated on a touchdown return. We had two guys get together, and they got a guy on the ground, and next thing you know, they popped the seam. And so that was difficult because we're a young team that doesn't have a lot of confidence. So once you have something like that go, you get everybody in the game. Seconds later.
Right.
And so that really hurts. That's disappointing. I did not think in a lot of areas we played terrible. There are a lot of things that we got to shore up, a lot of unforced penalties that we got to take care of.
We may have just lost Tony's mic there as he was talking to Coach Glisson. Coach trying to find some positive out of a difficult night tonight, and we sure do thank him for being down there, taking time with our Tony Walls and having a little bit of conversation. We're going to step away. We'll have one more break after this, and the Tigers have fallen by a score of 38-13 to the Harris County Tigers right here on Eagle Sports.
So, what if you're walking out of your car after work today and it's been mashed by a runaway garbage truck? We've got an agent for that. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there to help you when things go wrong. So when accidents happen, you've got someone you know who will be there when you need them. Matt Orr in LaGrange is that State Farm agent. He's got your back when things go wrong. So call him today at 706-882-0046. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Kia.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. When you shop with us, we make it easy for you. You deal with the most professional, decorated, and non-commissioned Kia sales staff in the state of Georgia. This month we have some hot deals on the Kia Souls. You can own a 15 Kia Soul base for as low as $14,500, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by and discover the Key of LaGrange difference today, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
Where we're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 17759 plus tax, second title.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, Tony Walls, Nikovia, Britt back at the station. Thanks so much for everybody's hard work tonight. A disappointing ending to this contest, 38-13, as you heard Coach Glisson mention a minute ago. Things started off well. The Tigers scored first, missed an extra point, but then they came right back with a 99-yard kickoff return, and then it just all Harris County from then on.
You know, you get so positive. The opening drive looked so good, and then bam, you just deflated. And like you said, you got a huge mixture of freshmen and sophomores in there, along with your juniors and seniors. Not a typical varsity setup. And you know, you really got to dig down deep and keep thinking positive and keep moving. And, you know, again, I saw a lot of bright spots, as Coach G said. You know, we made some improvements. Still got a few things to do. But, you know, you always got to be optimistic and say, you know, hey, I know we're rebuilding. It's not going to always be this way. Next year, I promise, is going to be better, and we're going to get better week by week this year. Well, even though you said the toughness of our schedule. We know what it is, but we're going to still get better.
Well, you know what? One of the things I really liked about what he said there as he's talking to Tony towards the end is about the preparation from this past week. It wasn't really preparing for Harris County. It was just trying to become better.
Yeah.
And I really like that thought process. You know, a difficult week last week. But, you know, if you look just at the line score, it's better. They didn't score as many points against us, and we scored more points than we did the previous week.
That's right.
So, you know, that is a step in the right direction. Mm-hmm. I want to continue that process as we go through the rest of the year.
One thing he mentions about unforced errors, and, you know, too many encroachments, too many procedures. He's going to look at that. You know, we didn't really have a hefty, you know, we had one block below the waist. You know, a couple personal fouls, at least one over here. And, you know, you start looking at it in a holding that took away a 60-yard swing. So you start looking and you say, look, hey, we tweak this, discipline on this. You know, again, we could have put another couple touchdowns on the board. So
sure could.
There you go.
Well, for Tony Walls, for Greg Hicks, for Nikovia, for Brett back at the station, we thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget, Saturday morning quarterback tomorrow from the Kia showroom, live at 9 o'clock. You'll have Greg Hicks there, along with the Coach Glissett. We appreciate you joining us again. The final score, 38-13 in favor of the Harris County Tigers over the Troup High School Tigers. Once again, we thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location. Personal and business banking service.